and welcome to The Curse of Monkey Island. This game is one of my favorite adventure games of all time. It is the third in the Monkey Island series, which I've been playing here on Twitch for the past month or two. So this is the first screen that's brought up when you start up the game. The second entry is Mega Monkey, which is how the game was originally designed, but they felt that it was going to be too difficult for players to do adventure games, and so they have a cutback version that has some of the puzzles made easier or just plain removed. So we're going to be using the Mega Monkey version. And now we'll begin one of the best intros in adventure gaming history. So this is a reference to the old THX logo back in the 90s, which they could do because this was obviously made by the owner of THX, Lucasfilm. Enjoy.
Captain's log, Guybrush Threepwood. Lost at sea for days now. I have no crew or navigational instruments. No provisions except a half-eaten corn dog, and unless I find water soon, I'm surely done for. Only the hope of finding my love, Elaine, keeps me going. My quest for the fabulous treasure called Big Whoop has left me in this sorry state. I thought it would bring me fame and glory. Instead, it delivered me into the clutches of my enemy, the zombie pirate LeChuck. I had thwarted his evil plot to marry Elaine, and he was after revenge. Really thirsty now. If only I could have a small drink of fresh water, I might have the strength to sail on. Oh, but I know there's nothing but ocean for miles and miles. If I could reach land, I might find water and some food. Fruit, maybe. Something to fight off the scurvy and help me get my strength back. Maybe some bananas. Oh, why do I torture myself like this? I might as well wish for some chicken and a big mug of grog for all the good it'll do me. Oh, my sweet Elaine. Am I cursed to starve here on this ocean without seeing your face just one more time? Am I...
tell you, LeChuck, I just don't feel that way about you.
Elaine?
By my congealed blood, you'll learn to love me. Sail with me, and I'll make you queen of the dead.
I can't. I'm washing my hair tonight.
Blast be your hair, woman! Can't you see that this salty old sea corpse pines for your every gentle caress?
You know, I don't think my father would approve of me dating the undead. And you're probably too nice a zombie pirate for me anyway. Let's just be friends instead. Let's face it, LeChuck, you're an evil, foul-smelling, vile, codependent villain, and that's just not what I'm looking for in a romantic relationship right now.
Darn your riddles, you saucy female! What do you mean? Ow! Oh!
You're a bloodthirsty monster who's already kidnapped me once, tortured my friends, and taken from me the only man I ever loved, Guybrush Threepwood.
Aw, how romantic. Ship ahoy!
Threepwood! Fish him out.
Guybrush?
Guybrush Threepwood, by my gangrenous gut, I don't know how you escaped my carnival of the damned, but you won't escape the taste of my blade! Ah! Ooh, the lass has spirity. Throw him in the hold, I'll finish him after the battle. Turn loose the longboats! And prepare the flaming voodoo cannonball!
This amazing soundtrack is brought to you by Michael Land.
I've got to get out of here and help Elaine. If I could only get through this one door, well, then I could easily overpower the armed guards above, slip over the side, and make for the shore.
Quit your mumbling, captive!
Alright, so here we are at the beginning of the game. Right-clicking will bring up the main inventory screen where we can see the only thing we currently have are helium
Very
balloons
festive.
that Guybrush has left over from his escape from the Carnival of the Damned, which is where we saw him at the end of Monkey Island 2.
Oh, that's made my voice sound funny.
Inhaling
Blast
them
ye
will
scurvy dogs!
essentially make you sound like you just inhaled helium.
Looks like a ramrod for the cannon.
And it's a post-processing effect, so it'll just apply to every line, and over time, it'll return
This'll
back to
make
the
you
normal
rue the
voice.
day!
I see a diorama of the children of the world living in peace and freedom.
No, wait. It can't be that. It's just too dark to make out what's in there.
Ooh, let's take a look at these cannonballs.
Nice, cannonballs. They're too heavy to carry. It's an old, short, frayed rope.
So as you can see me doing, if you hold-click on something, it'll bring up
Avast, you
a
swabs! Prepare for your doom!
what they call the verb coin. It replaces
It's
the
all
old
tangled up in all that debris.
set of
I
9
can't pick
verbs
it
that
up.
used to be down the lower left of these games.
You drink!
Great.
Take
gonna-
that!
See if there's anything out there we can go to.
I can't quite squeeze past this cannon.
Move out of the way! I can't fire the cannon with you standing there!
So one nice upgrade versus older LucasArts games is you get this little arrow when it shows you a place you could go through, a door or whatever, and if you double click, it'll instantly go there.
There's
which
a
is
strange
really nice.
glow coming from that porthole. It's a brightly lit porthole. It's another gun bay. can't squeeze past this cannon to get over there. Hey! Is anyone over there? Yeah, there's no one over there. It's the muzzle of the cannon. No.
No is one of the most... It's just the generic response when he can't do anything with that, or they just didn't write a specific response for it.
I've got nothing to say.
Same with that for talking.
Let's see if you can take this!
Hey, it's one of those new self-loading cannons I've heard so much about.
I'll reduce your fort to rubble!
So this was the first Monkey Island game that have voice acting.
I feel like I could take on the world!
It established the voice actors used pretty much every future
You in the
installment.
fort! Your doom be at hand!
Guybrush Threepwood is voiced by Dominic Armato, and he has voiced him ever since in every
Somehow,
game,
it's the
including the
restraining hook
upcoming
for the cannon.
Return to Monkey Island.
I don't think I've ever seen a cuter pirate.
Well, there's nothing else we can really do in here. Oh wait, we haven't tried talking at the grate to see if someone lets us
There's
out.
nobody up there to hear me.
Oh,
Well, nobody friendly anyway. I don't think I've ever seen a cuter pirate. If I rough him up, he may shoot me.
Stand your distance!
he's pretty quick drawing that gun.
Hello. Please don't kill me.
Oh, don't worry about it. I don't... I mean... You'd best beg for your life, you fetid flounder! Woe be to ye who fall victim to the zombie pirate LeChuck!
Are you wearing a fake beard?
Blood knows the pirate would not have a fake beard.
Yes, it is. It's been glued to your ear hair.
Actually, it's a highly sophisticated beard weave, made from the chest and back hair of real pirates.
You.
I'm hoping it'll take root if I don't wash it for a while.
Hey, wait a minute. You're not a pirate. Wally! Don't you recognize me? It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh, gee. Hello, Mr. Wood.
The last time I saw you, we were prisoners in LeChuck's dungeon. Why would you sign on with a Ship of the Living Dead?
Well, Mr. Brush, at first I had some misgivings about it. But thanks to LeChuck's seminars, motivational lectures, and audio books on Parrot, I've become a vicious corsair. You can too. Ask me how.
So, Wally was in the last game as a cartographer who helped us decode the map to Dinky Island, which is where we found the treasure of Big Whoop. He was trapped in a dungeon with Guybrush, and we spit on him a lot, to be frank, and also stole his monocle, which apparently he doesn't need anymore.
Tell me about these seminars.
The seminars really brought things into focus. You don't know how empowering it is to be able to say to yourself, yes, I am a despicable, filthy, villainous pirate, deserving blame and censure, but that pirate is who I want to be. Everyone was really very supportive. We had this great feeling of synergy. Then LeChuck kicked down the door and said, "You lazy scum! Get back to work, or I'll beat you with your own legs!"
Tell me about these motivational lectures.
Well, they weren't lectures as such. It was what LeChuck described as flogging the inner child.
Heap.
Tell me about these audiobooks.
To become a pirate, the audio books on Parrot are the key. You get a set of 12 parrots, one a month. Return as many as you like. Keep them all and live. They teach you to talk just like a pirate. All the key phrases are in there. Blow the man down. Shiver me timbers. Who's a pretty bird? All the phrases a pirate needs to command respect on the high seas.
Do you have any literature I could look at?
Here. This leaflet explains the basic philosophy I follow.
What's behind that door?
Ooh! That's the door to LeChuck's treasure hold. There's heaps and piles of gold and silver. He's brought all the loot he's ever stolen to give to Elaine. LeChuck is convinced that he can buy Elaine's love.
What are LeChuck's plans?
He's been working on a secret weapon, some incredibly powerful cannonball. He's going to use it to blow down the walls of the fort, so his crew can overrun the island.
Set me free, Wally.
I can't, Mr. Brush. I'm the evil pirate Bloodnose now, and besides, even if you got up on deck, LeChuck would cut you to ribbons.
Snap out of it, Wally.
That's Bloodnose to you, you scurvy sea bass.
You're a failure as a pirate.
Shut your trap, you yellow-bellied blowfish. One more peep out of you, and I'll do you in.
Yeah, you in what navy?
You scabrous swab. One more word, and I'll let you have it.
Word.
That's it. I'm gonna blast you. I'm gonna... I can't do it. I just can't. You're right, Mr. Wood. I'm just not a pirate. I'm not ferocious or bloodthirsty or hateful or anything. I'm not even unpleasant. Oh. Ah!
Oh, there. It's Wally's fake pirate hook. I don't think I've ever seen a cuter pirate. I don't want to disturb him. He's had a hard day. I don't want to slap the little guy around.
Alrighty. Well, now that Wally's out of the way, because we have crushed his ego, we can use the cannon. The self-loading cannon. So this is the first of several mini-games we get to play in this game. And we're supposed to destroy these 4 boats, but there's a bunch of other stuff.
Hey, you're getting a little close there, pal.
Every time we're close but don't hit them,
Watch when you're shooting.
they just yell at us.
Whose side are you on? You're gonna get us all killed. Again. It's like they're not one of the sharks evil minions.
What's interesting is, in playing this with me multiple times, I found that there's actually a bunch of different people voicing these same lines.
I'm for the fool!
Wally, when we get back to the boat, you're gonna be in trouble.
Who is manning that cannon?
And it depends on which boat you're aiming close to.
Idiot!
Alright, so we've exhausted all their dialogue. While we're out here, some other things we can do is, attack the fort.
Oops.
And it'll leave decals on the fort. We can also specifically target the
That was me. Sorry.
guns that they have on the top.
Sorry about that. Oops. My fault.
There's a bunch we can target. And they kind of do a good job of mimicking the different arcs you'll get by aiming high or aiming low. Okay, I don't believe we can actually destroy that one. We should be able to destroy this one. No particular reason, just because it's kind of fun to do. Has no real effect on the game either, the storyline, that I have ever noticed. Higher. Nope, we need to go 45 degrees. There we go. Alright. Now then. Time to kill them all. Well, again. I mean, we might shatter some bones, but...
Hey, I'm getting pretty good at this. Ooh, gross. All the bones and stuff are floating towards the ship.
So, we just had a nice musical transition there. The Scum Games had a system called iMuse that was in all of their games going forward past the second Monkey Island game, which allows them to quickly switch between different MIDI tracks and change instrumentation based on where you are.
Well, they've messed with the wrong skull this time.
And now for one of the most beloved characters to come out of this game.
Just get my hands on that gunner. If I could just get my hands, period. Ah, well, I guess I'll just have to look on the bright side of this. At least I've lost some weight. Boy, there's not much to do out here when you're just a bodiless head. Well, I could pass the time by whistling if I had lips. This is so unfair. Now everybody's going to storm the fort, and I'm going to be stuck here.
Lose something?
I am Murray, the invincible demonic skull. Quake in fear, mortal. For your insolence, I shall now devour you.
Uh-huh.
Could you pick me up so I can bite you?
No.
I just thought I'd ask.
Can I call you Bob?
You may call me Murray. I am a powerful demonic force. I am the harbinger of your doom, and the forces of darkness will applaud me as I stride through the gates of hell, carrying your head on a pike.
Stride?
All right, then roll. Roll through the gates of hell. Must you take the fun out of everything?
You're about as fearsome as a doorstop.
Is it a really evil-looking doorstop?
Never mind. You know, you'd look great with a melting candle on your forehead.
I get the feeling you're not taking me very seriously.
No, I am, really.
Really? Then let me hear you scream in terror.
Ah. Was your mother's father bald, too?
I'm not bald. I just have a really high widow's peak.
Well, at least now you never have to worry about what to wear.
Well, I suppose that's true.
And accessorizing is really easy.
That's also true. And I look good in hats.
There you go. How can you see without eyeballs?
How can you walk around without a brain? Some things no one can answer.
I'm going now.
Good. Now leave me alone. I have enough of scheming and evil plotting to do.
Alright. The other thing we can do on this screen is use the ramrod with the debris. Oh, except we can't quite reach it. This was kind of meant as the tutorial to teach the player
I'll reach it, but it can't catch hold.
about combining items. On another note, this entire section of the game, all the solutions were spelled out in the original manual as kind of a tutorial for how to play. So for that reason, it is exactly the same between the normal Curse of Monkey Island mode and the Mega Monkey mode.
Hey, that's my arm. Give that back.
Let's see what he has to think about that.
If I gave you your arm back, what would you do with it?
I'd terrorize the South Seas. I'd torture the living. I'd demolish the... What I meant to say was I'd use it to pet kittens.
Nope. You blew it.
Rat.
Dumb skull.
I've got nothing to say to him. It's a horrible skull.
Alrighty. Now then, we're gonna get rid of him.
Hey,
You don't have to do that, but it's fun. Real quick, there's something I want to try. I remember a small Easter egg in the menus for this game And unfortunately, they did not port it. Darn. So in the original game, it had a full custom menu that was skinned to look like the game, which not a big deal now, but back then all the Scum games used the same menu system. Scum being the script creation utility for Maniac Mansion, which was what drove most of the LucasArts adventure games until they moved to 3D with Grim Fandango. Alright. Let's go ahead and read that literature we got.
Piracy, the LeChuck Way, Chapter 1. How to get more than 15 men on a dead man's chest. Chapter 2. Leg irons or flogging? The age-old question. Chapter 3. Mermaids or manatees? Does it really matter? It's a copy of Piracy, the LeChuck Way. It's a ramrod with a plastic hook stuck on the end. It's a sharp cutlass. It's a skeleton arm.
Alright. So, there's only a few more things left to do. We can cut this cannon restraint rope.
Haha! Taste cold steel, feeble cannon restraint rope.
And that is going to let us use this cannon in a very particular way.
Now, with the demon flames of this voodoo cannonball, I'll blast my significant other into the significant other world. That'll show her how much I truly care. Neptune's navel, that was a close one.
Hey, I lost my cutlass when the ship capsized. It's a bottle of sparkling formaldehyde. Good year, too.
Alright, so now that we're here, we need to find a way out of this ship before it sinks into the ocean.
No, if only I could find a way to get up there and get out. It's a bottle of sparkling formaldehyde. Good year, too. No.
Let's try drinking it.
No.
Darn.
Hey, I can see the ocean floor. And there's a really angry-looking skull floating around out there. Nah. That's not the kind that opens.
Oh, hey, there's some lucre.
It's the biggest pile of treasure I've ever seen.
Filthy lucre!
I finally found my treasure. I'm a real pirate after all.
And then they kind of go even further with the filthiness of the lucre.
Oh, look at all this.
Making it
And it's
unsanitary.
mine. All mine. Gold. And jewels. I'm rich. And still, I would give it all up for the love of Elaine. It's bad luck to grab booty under a ladder. Because the ship is capsized, this ladder goes to nowhere.
Flotation device?
I don't even want to know what LeChuck's plans were for that. No self-respecting pirate would be seen wearing that.
You'll see later, maybe.
I hate to think what that comb's been through. I think LeChuck needs it more than I do. Marry me or die. Touching. I don't know, that seems kind of creepy. It's LeChuck in all his glory. I see more than enough of him already. It's got a zombie ballerina. It got broken when the ship capsized. Nah. Ugh, that stuff is disgusting. Even for a pirate. Chocolate-covered barnacles, marshmallow hooks, sea urchins, glass eyes. Ugh. It's stabbed through the heart. Cute and yet sinister. The bear's too big to carry around, and the sword's a fake plastic one. Hey, it's the Songs for Undead Lovers collection. Now, my hi-fi is broken, and it's impossible to find a quadraphonic needle anywhere in the Caribbean.
That's because they haven't been invented yet.
A beautiful high-capacity washer and dryer combination. I'd have no place to plug them in.
And won't for another century or two.
It's a bag of wooden nickels. Some treasure. Hey, there's a big diamond ring behind this bag. It's a diamond ring.
And what can you do with a diamond ring and some glass? You pop it open. Turns out he will be using the flotation device.
Guybrush? Guybrush! I thought I'd lost you forever. Is it really you?
Yes, Elaine. Did you really mean what you said out there? That I was the only man you ever loved?
Well, yes, Guybrush, I guess I did.
Elaine, I'm a man of action. A swashbuckler, a rogue, a wanderer, a man who can hold his breath for 10 minutes. I have no ties and no regrets. I sail with the wind and go where adventure takes me. But somehow, something always leads me.
Guybrush, stop babbling.
Elaine, will you marry me?
Oh, Guybrush.
Oh, Wally? You're alive! But how did you survive the explosion?
I was thrown clear. I'm just lucky I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. Wow, Elaine, that's some ring.
Thank you, Wally. It's an engagement ring from Guybrush.
Hey, that looks just like the big diamond ring LeChuck had in his treasure hold. You know, the one with that ghastly, disfiguring voodoo curse on it. Well, I'm sure Guybrush wouldn't have given you that ring. Anyway, I gotta be going. I hear there's a tattoo removal place on this island that's Freckles safe. See you at the wedding.
Guybrush!
Oh no! Elaine? She's not gonna be happy about this.
While on one hand, the game doesn't really need a remake. It honestly looks pretty good still. I would love if they did do one, especially if they still had the original art they could scan at a higher resolution, and had the original animation cells or files so they could upscale that. And the animation's really well done, really high quality, especially for the time. But it is pretty low res just to fit it onto 2 CDs. Because there's a lot of cutscenes. More than you'd expect.
It's Elaine. I've got to change her back somehow. Elaine? Honey? You okay? Can I get you anything? I'll just start lifting that pirate curse then, huh? She must weigh a ton. No offense. Hey, I wonder how many carrots she... No, bad idea.
Ooh, what's this?
It's a glowing ember left over from the battle. Ouch!
Let's see if we can find anything in the fort that'll help us. Maybe she had some, anti-voodoo curse stuff.
Fun. That fort has seen better days.
Unfortunately, we cannot cross
The
this
bridge is uncrossable. It's just as well. There's nothing interesting in the fort anyway.
And that's them saying, nope, you will not go to the fort. Maybe in a previous iteration, but, in the end, no.
I don't think so.
They created that animation specifically to tell you, no, you cannot pick up these chickens.
It's an informative plaque put up by the Plunder Island Naturalist Society. Plunder Island feral chicken. One of Plunder Island's most common fauna and the animal for which our capital of Puerto Pollo is named.
Puerto Pollo.
No. The Long John Silver Center for the Performing Arts presents Spear.
I wonder if we'll see that later.
It says, "Welcome to Puerto Pollo from the Plunder Island Poultry Brotherhood."
Wish I could read those individual plaques, but I guess they're all just various organizations and groups on the island. Alright, so here's our map screen. right now we've only got a few places we can go. 1, 2, 3. Let's try going to this beach. I've got a good feeling about the beach. You can see the sunken ships from the battle here. Let's see, Cabana Boy.
He's a member of the bustling Plunder Island workforce. Please, you gotta help me.
Are you a member of this club?
But my fiancée has been...
Is she a member of this club?
Well, no, but she's been cursed by an evil...
If she's not a member of the club, I can't help you. If you have curse problems, I suggest you find the Voodoo Lady.
The Voodoo Lady. Got it. Brimstone Beach Club. Chicken Franks, chock full of processed beaks and waddles. Ugh, no. It looks like some of those are older than I am. It's coconut cooking oil. May I please have some of your oil?
That oil is solely for the use of the fry station technician.
Well, I don't want to carry that around. It's cold. It's an ice bucket for a bottle of sparkling grog. My tongue might stick. I'm not going to fall for that one again. It's full of dirty dishes.
Dirty dishes.
It's full of dirty towels.
Those towels are for members only.
Well, even though we're a pirate, we can't steal the towels. Alright, well, let's check the town. So one nice thing with these locations, if they have multiple entrances, you could actually choose which entrance you go to by making sure the arrow is pointed in that direction. Let's see, what's this?
They don't seem to be open.
We're closed. Come back later.
But you don't understand. I need help. It's an emergency.
An emergency?
No, my girlfriend... well, no, actually, I suppose she's my fiancée now. Although I guess she never really said yes. Because the curse kind of stopped her in mid-sentence.
Curse? Did you say curse? You'll want to see the Voodoo Lady. She handles curses.
That's multiple people saying they want me to go see the Voodoo Lady. But we won't. Not yet. Yeah, well, we're in the second part here, Cat. I've played it a lot before.
The stage door is closed.
So I know pretty much all the solutions by heart, because I've been playing this game since I was 7 years old. But with Return to Monkey Island coming out, I wanted to replay all of them, and
It's an old crow's nest, converted into a sign for the chicken shop.
my plan is to get through part 2 to where we've cleared Plunder Island.
Blondebeard's Chicken Shop. They're closed.
So probably till about 10 p.m. Central.
Feeling down because your chicks turned to gold? Come to the swamp. Get your fortune told. Voodoo and things. Formerly just voodoo. Visit our new location on Plunder Island.
So the game really, really, really heavily says you need to go see the Voodoo Lady in the swamp. But we're not going quite yet, because there's still a bit more stuff to see.
Cephalus ipecacuana, one of the creeping vines common throughout Plunder Island. The syrup made from the ipecac flowers was used by the early settlers of Plunder Island as a purgative.
Yeah, Medio, I know all the solutions in this game. I have played it more times than I could count.
This jungle is thick. If I wanted to take this trail, I'd have to hack my way through.
So I'm mainly just trying to show off all the dialogue, all the jokes, everything going on. So here we have a nice little teleport between the two different halves of the Plunder Island town. We'll be using that quite a bit later. Because if you double-click, it'll instantly teleport you.
Danger Cove. It's a great big vat full of red dye. Number 2. Bush. A pristine example of one of the many decorative bushes used for landscaping Plunder Island. It's a chicken coop, but I don't see any chickens.
But yeah, at this point, until you go see the Voodoo Lady, not everything's really active yet. Not even the music. Like, this area has a whole different theme after you talk to the voodoo lady and come back.
The Surgeon General of Plunder Island has determined that ingredients in this product may be harmful or fatal if swallowed. You've got to help me.
We're closed.
You've got to help. Closed?
Yep. The child labor laws around here are very strict.
But my girlfriend has been placed under a pirate curse.
Oh. Then you need to see the lady over in Plunder Swamp. I see you got her flyer right there.
Yeah. So he does have a bit more, he just tells you to go to the swamp even more emphatically if you don't have the flyer yet. Alright. So with that, we're going to the swamp. Oh! There's someone there.
Boo!
Ah! Oh, it's just you again.
Just your most terrifying image of evil revisited.
Yeah, right.
I bring you warning from the infernal realms. Do not go farther into the swamp. Turn back. Turn back. Darkness will envelop you.
And that's probably my favorite Murray line read.
Do you know anything about lifting curses?
Oh, right. I know a lot about lifting curses. That's why I'm a disembodied talking skull sitting on top of a spike in the middle of a swamp.
You seem bitter.
I'm sorry, it's been a rough day.
How'd you get all the way up there?
Through sheer force of will.
Uh-huh.
All right, there was a bunch of those weird voodoo kids. They found me on shore and put me on top of this spike all the time thinking they were so funny.
Do you need me to help you down?
Help! I need no help from you foolish mortals. I am Murray, the all-powerful demonic skull.
Okay, just thought I'd ask.
Don't get me wrong, I do appreciate the offer.
What are you doing up there?
I am standing as a testament.
Standing?
Hanging as a testament to the power of the forces of evil that will one day claim victory over the entire earth.
How long are you gonna keep doing that?
As long as it takes.
Must get pretty dull up there, I suppose.
Never! The powers of darkness are never dull. We will one day prove that... Oh, who am I trying to fool? I'm bored out of my skull. Figuratively speaking, of course.
You seem restless.
Oh, I don't know. It's just that not many people come through this swamp.
What would you rather be doing?
I need to be out among the lesser people, terrifying them and causing pain and misery.
That would make you happy?
Yes, happy in a dark, demonic way.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I gotta go. No. Nah. It's my pal from LeChuck's ship.
Pal.
I don't know if I want to carry him around. He's kind of annoying.
Like a lot of friends.
Ooh, looks like it was thrown here by a typhoon. No. Nah.
I always used to think that the sails resting on the entrance kind of looked like bananas. Oh, there's a gumball machine!
Admiral Sweetum's Bit O Jerky Bubblegum. 5 cents.
Well, we do have some wooden nickels from the ship's hold.
Wow, I got a whole pack of gum.
See how it tastes.
Bit O Jerky Bubblegum.
Nice.
Tastes like sirloin. Admiral Sweetum.
Alright, let's see if we get more. We might need more.
It ate my nickel.
Well, guess we'll just need to carve more out of wood if we need to. Alright, what else can we do in here?
I don't want those dull little scissors. It's a bottle of paste.
Can we eat it?
I'm not that hungry.
Aww.
How cute. A paper voodoo doll. I don't need it. It's just a toy. It's a voodoo pen.
What a relief.
What if we put it back in?
I'm sure it won't do anything. After all, it's just a paper voodoo doll. Oh! The pain!
What if we keep doing it?
Make it stop! Ah!
His expressions don't look like he's in pain.
Make it stop! Ah!
Alrighty. There's an alligator here.
It's a big stuffed alligator with an unusually long tongue. It's the alligator's tongue, and it's still moist.
Oh, so this is taxidermied, not just a, big stuffed toy alligator. If we pull on the tongue... It's the voodoo lady!
Don't I know you from somewhere?
We have known each other for a very long time, Guybrush Threepwood. You've been through much, so it is understandable that you have forgotten me. We met on Melee Island when you were first trying to become a pirate.
Hang on a second. Are we gonna do one of those flashback things? They always make me nauseous.
No, I'll make this quick. I twice helped you defeat the evil pirate LeChuck, first by preparing the voodoo antidote,
I'm starting to remember.
and then again by helping you prepare a voodoo doll of his zombie form.
That's right.
Not exactly right. With the first one, she told us where we could get the root, and then the cannibals made the anti-root for us. And then with the voodoo doll, she helped us make a voodoo doll of LeChuck's henchmen, but we had to make the one for LeChuck ourselves, just based on her old instructions.
You've helped so much, and I still don't know your name.
I am known by many names on many different islands. But names have little importance. You should know this more than anyone, Guybrush Threepwood.
Yes, you're right. Hey, are you making fun of me?
I wouldn't dream of it.
Who are you, and how did you just appear like that?
I am one gifted with a second sight, adept at manipulating the forces of nature for the benefit of all who enter my door.
You're a fashion consultant.
Well, yes, but that's not what I was referring to. I am a voodoo priestess.
Neat.
You're an autumn, by the way.
Boy, have I got some stories to tell you.
Stories? Yes, well, I'm sensing a great disturbance. I have to go.
But I've got to tell you about LeChuck and Elaine.
I'm going to disappear now in a big flash of light. Cover your eyes.
No, wait. It started back on Dinky Island. I knew LeChuck was close.
I'll be disappearing here any moment.
Okay, no stories. Nice place. I love what you've done with it.
Thank you. You'll have to excuse the mess. The kids came over to play with their paper voodoo dolls. They're adorable children. Would you like to see some pictures?
I love all of these possible responses. No, please no. For the love of all that is good and holy, no! I can't think of anything I would hate more.
Perhaps later.
Yes, there's no time for that now. I sense that something terrible has happened.
Hey, you're good. Something terrible has happened. I finally proposed to Elaine.
Congratulations. That doesn't sound so terrible.
And when I placed the engagement ring on her hand, she was placed under a horrible pirate curse and trapped for eternity as a solid gold statue.
Oh, that explains it. I was struck with a wave of overwhelming hatred and anger.
Yeah, that LeChuck was a pretty mean guy.
I was talking about Elaine.
Well, there's no time to worry about that now. We have to hurry.
Do not panic, Guybrush. She will be safe until we can break the curse. You only have to worry about her being stolen. Where did you hide her?
I can't tell you. It's too secret.
Very well. But I am very much relieved to hear that she is safe and...
I just remembered something I've got to do. See you around.
You didn't hide her. Go, Guybrush, hurry, before you're too late.
Elaine!
someone left a plaque.
I've got to get her back. This is so embarrassing. Looks like I'm gonna need some more help. Someone's stolen Elaine.
That is unfortunate. It will be difficult to get her back.
Do you know who kidnapped her?
Not for certain, but I suspect that it's the mangy pirates anchored in Danger Cove.
Mangy is right.
Can you give me something to lift the curse?
No, LeChuck's curse is a very powerful one. Fueled by his anger and his intense frustration in dealing with the opposite sex. I have nothing here to lift so powerful a curse, but there is one way.
Great, tell me.
You have to replace the cursed ring with a pure one of greater or equal value. A good guideline is 2 months' salary.
Isn't there a more budget-conscious way to lift this curse?
You should be able to do it with virtually no out-of-pocket expense.
Perfect. How?
Legends speak of a whopping big diamond ring on Blood Island.
Blood Island? I've never heard of it.
You will soon become quite familiar with it. But you must be careful, Guybrush. I have foreseen that your journey will be filled with peril and deception. I have also seen that Blood Island will be the place where you will die.
And you're saying this is a place I should go? What are you, nuts?
No. The value of the ring on Blood Island comes from its emotional significance. It represents a pure, true love, a power greater than any other.
Oh, that's sweet. I think I have something in my eye.
Do not mock the voodoo priestess.
How do I get to Blood Island?
You will need 3 things. A map to Blood Island, for the journey is a long and dangerous one. A seaworthy ship to take you there. And an experienced crew.
Map, ship, and crew. Got it. Well, how will I find the ring on Blood Island?
All I can say is that I see a long and painful history connected with that ring. And I feel a great sadness associated with it. You will learn more once you have actually found the island.
Blood Island sounds dangerous. You have to come with me.
No, I cannot. I have lived on 3 different islands in the past 6 years. I do not wish to travel anymore. Besides, this derelict is still in escrow.
But who will be the game's only female character? You've got to come. You're my only hope.
No, Guybrush. There is another.
Blood Island, here I come. Who did you say kidnapped Elaine?
I suspect it was the work of the pirates anchored in Danger Cove.
Who are these pirates?
No one knows. But people speak of strange, almost inhuman screams coming from their ship late into the night.
Creepy.
And their captain is a cruel, savage beast, the fiercest pirate ever to sail the Caribbean.
Where's Danger Cove?
It is on the west side of the island. The way is extremely treacherous. Few men have seen Danger Cove and lived.
Figures. This is gonna be complicated, isn't it?
You have no idea.
What's that?
Oh, I said good luck.
Well, they're gonna regret messing with my girlfriend. Danger Cove, huh? You might want to stay indoors. This could get messy.
You know, I don't think I've ever actually got through that particular line of dialogue. That all felt pretty new to me.
Tell me again how to lift this curse?
You need to replace the cursed ring with a pure one on Blood Island. And to get to Blood Island, you need a map, a ship, and a crew.
Map, ship, and crew. Got it. I finally defeated LeChuck and his skeleton pirates.
True evil can never be destroyed completely.
But I heard him blow up and everything.
You'd be surprised at how much abuse an evil undead zombie pirate can take.
Well, how can I finally destroy him for good?
No one knows. His power seems to grow with every incarnation. You may have dealt with him for now, but this respite can only be temporary at best.
I finally found Big Whoop and was enormously disappointed.
Big Whoop is pure evil. You were lucky to escape alive.
I can't remember much about it, just that I was expecting so much more and felt so let down.
Yes, it is the source of much of LeChuck's power.
Well, I'm never going back there again.
I have foreseen otherwise. You will return to Big Whoop and confront LeChuck once again.
The disappointment line was definitely aimed at fan reaction to the ending of the last game.
What makes you think LeChuck will be back?
Some men can search their entire lives and never discover their reason for being. LeChuck has found his, to perpetually rise from the dead and torment you and Elaine. It's what he does best.
Gee, when you put it that way, it's kind of hard to stay mad at him.
Kind of like Ganon or Ganondorf from Zelda.
What island is this, anyway?
You have landed on Plunder Island.
Plunder Island. Sounds appropriately piratey.
Naturally. It's a sort of retirement community for ex-pirates and their spouses.
Sounds exciting.
Lately, there has been all too much excitement on the island. All centering around Governor Marley, LeChuck, and a giant chicken.
Elaine is governor of this island, too?
Actually, Elaine is the governor of the entire Tri-Island area, comprised of Melee, Booty, and Plunder Islands. She moved to her fort here on Plunder after the kitchen and landscaping staff quit her Booty Island mansion.
Probably after Guybrush kept messing with them by hitting the trash cans, or drugging their dogs, or stealing their dogs. But yeah, with the whole Tri-Island area thing, if you take a look at the verb coin when I use it later, it actually lists those 3 island names of Melee, Booty, and Plunder.
Well, how did you end up on Plunder Island?
I realized that my location in the swamp on Scab Island wasn't ideally situated.
So you moved to a swamp on a different island?
I just said I could see the future. I never claimed to be an expert in real estate.
What about this giant chicken business?
Ah yes, Guybrush. You have landed on an island gripped by the cold, clammy hand of fear.
Don't you think you're being a bit overdramatic?
This was a peaceful island until the great beast landed on our shores. Some say it was sent to make the islanders pay for their cruelty. Others claim it was simply blind fate. Whatever the impetus, it came. What? I'm not even at the scary part yet.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It was El Pollo Diablo, the giant demon chicken. Tall as a man and twice as powerful, his massive drumsticks propel him through the dark jungle with ease. No one has seen the beast, but on the eve of the full moon, his blood-curdling squawk can be heard from every corner of this wretched island. In the dark of night, he roosts patiently, watching, waiting for the one day.
No, wait. Don't tell me. Let me guess.
Let's see, a lot of funny ones here. He's hatching a diabolical scheme. He's establishing a new pecking order. He's going to buck the system. He's crossing the road to freedom! Which I think is the one I'm going to choose.
He's crossing the road to freedom!
He roams the island, exacting terrible vengeance on those who would capture and eat his smaller brethren.
Oh, give me a break.
There were once others like you, skeptical to the true nature of the beast. But they're all dead now, pecked into a bloody pulp by his savage beak. But I'm sure you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, right, whatever. Thanks, I've heard all I needed to know. I want to know what voodoo spell you're working on.
Voodoo spell? Oh, this. This is just a fondue I'm making for tonight. Would you like to try it?
Does it have any skink toes in it?
A few.
I'll pass. I want to know more about safe hair replacement systems.
I can imagine. Didn't you have a beard the last time I saw you?
I sure did, a really cool one. I wonder what happened to it. I want to know more about a diet I can live with.
I'll share with you knowledge passed from mother to daughter in my family for generations.
What's that?
Low fat, high fiber. It works.
I want to know more about variable rate mortgages.
Bad idea. Though attractive to the first-time homeowner, the rate reacts wildly to fluctuations in the market and can work against the buyer over time. You're best off starting with a 20% down payment and a variable rate mortgage, then refinancing at a fixed rate after 1 or 2 years as the market warrants.
Could you repeat that?
No.
I want to know more about a career in TV and VCR repair.
So you want to make more money?
Sure, we all do.
Stick to pirating.
And I want to know more about the Aztec god, Quetzalcoatl.
Really sweet guy, not at all as bloodthirsty as they make him out to be. Shorter than you might think.
Thanks for your help. Gotta go.
Alrighty. And with that, we are now armed with the knowledge we need to save Elaine. Okay. First stop, let's go to Puerto Pollo and, oh, no, actually there's a plaque we should read. It might give us some important information.
Untitled composition in gold and diamond. This newest addition to our public works of art was shamefully taken without authorization.
So, one thing to note is, chickens, a lot more chickens than before have populated this area. They're even in the fort now.
Those pirates in Danger Cove walk on their hands. Weird. It looks dangerous. No.
Alright, now to Puerto Pollo. And now that we've talked to the voodoo lady, this area has its normal background music.
Hello there, Sonny. You open yet?
Oh boy, my first customer. Gee willikers, is this gonna be swell. Hi, my name's Kenny Foulmouth. It sure would be neat if you would buy some of my lemonade. It only costs a nickel. And best of all, I have a bottomless mug policy.
Well, that does sound like a good deal. Is the lemonade good?
Oh gosh, yes. It's a very healthful drink. Even better for you than placing leeches on your tongue.
Wow. What's the lemonade good for?
It's a dandy tonic for scurvy. It'll cure all your symptoms, including but not limited to gradual weakening, aching muscles, sunken eyes, painful gums, ashen skin, loss of teeth, internal bleeding, the reopening of old wounds, diarrhea, kidney failure, fainting, halitosis, and death.
Will it cure evil pirate curses?
No, but it has a refreshing citrus flavor with no unpleasant aftertaste.
I'd like to buy some lemonade.
Sure, we have a bottomless mug policy, you know. That'll be a nickel.
Hey! There's no bottom to this mug! Give me my money back!
I'm sorry. I did tell you about our bottomless mug policy, and there are no refunds.
Why, you little...
Thank you. Come again.
I want my money back.
Why? Was the lemonade bad?
I don't know, I didn't drink any.
Well, If you're not dissatisfied with our product, I can't justify giving you a refund. I'm sorry, but it's company policy.
But
Thank you, have a nice day, goodbye.
Little jerk. We'll find a way to get revenge on him.
Blondebeard's Chicken Shop. It's the two-way speaker for the walkthrough. Hello? I can't understand you. What was that? Forget it.
Let's see if there's anyone in the chicken shop.
Do you have a reservation?
Of course I have a reservation.
Then let's see your reservation slip. No reservation slip, huh? Then out you go!
Rip. Guess we can't do much there yet. Hey, there's a coat here.
Looks like a nice coat. With just a few flakes of unsightly dandruff. That's weird. I didn't think dandruff moved. Oh.
Oh, and there's an individual pocket.
It looks like there's something inside the pocket of this coat. There's a glove in here.
So, one change in Mega Monkey is the pocket's closed to begin with. Before, in the normal version, well, easier version, you just see the glove hanging out of it. Which I think it should have been in Mega Monkey as well, because that's just a really dumb thing. It's not challenging, it's just...
It's a sticker from Blood Island. It says, Blood Island is for bleeders. A message from the Blood Island Tourism Council. Hey, maybe the performer who owns this trunk knows how to get to Blood Island.
But yeah, having to open the pocket's just not a good puzzle. I don't know why.
It's an old travel
They
trunk.
just didn't make it
It's
that
covered
way
with
in Mega
stickers
Monkey
from
as
many
well.
faraway places. It's a magic wand. Watch me make this disappear.
Lots of fun programming with this mirror.
I wonder if there's a part in this play for a dashing rogue pirate.
Just to show all the multiple ways it'll reflect Guybrush approaching it.
It's empty. Or is it?
I wonder if it's empty if we use the magic wand on it.
Nothing up my sleeve? Presto! Hey, it worked! There's something inside.
And that's another puzzle that's only in the Mega Monkey version. Let's gain that book to appear. And it is...
The A-M-C's of ventriloquism. It's a fake sword. It's very mod. Just some fake swords. There's some fake spears. It's a donkey mask. It's some goofy drama masks. I wonder if there's a part in this play for a dashing rogue pirate. It smells like something's burning. Must be this shoddy 17th century electrical wiring. Wait a second. Somebody's been monkeying around with these controls. I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work.
Yeah, so this is related to a puzzle later. Can't do anything here yet. Let's go talk to the actor on the stage, see what he knows about Blood Island.
No, that's not right.
We had better looking trees in my 5th grade school play.
Come on,
Prop tree. Fake trees of this genus were often used by early settlers for theatrical productions.
Then I kill Caesar.
I just
follow
love
that
the
up with a
Plunder
little soft
Island
cheese.
Naturalist Society running gag here.
It's an actor.
Thespian. A pirate by any other name would still reek. Arg.
It's Yorick's headstone from Hamlet.
Next, I burn Thebes, subdue its army, trample its citizenry. And then I smash the watermelon. What fools these men with morals be?
So a lot of these jokes are just corruptions of Shakespeare.
Oh, I'm never going to get ready for this performance. Oh, yeah, that whole lend me your ears bit.
Pal. I'm a dangerous pirate. Who are you?
Cromwell. Slappy Cromwell. It's not my real name, actually. My agent told me my given name just didn't have star quality.
What was your given name?
Rex Fortune, Adventure Seeker.
I see. What's that putrid, stench-ridden drivel that you're rehearsing?
But this is the master work of the bard. Do you really think it's that bad?
Was the Great Pyramid of Cheops originally 481 feet high?
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have altered the material. How could I have taken up my wretched pen and stabbed it bodkin-like through the unsullied poetry of the master?
You rewrote Shakespeare?
I was compelled to. Not a single person was coming to any of my performances. Oh, these stupid, brutish pirates, not men enough to confront their own sensitive inner natures. So I rewrote the whole folio, contracted the brilliance of decades into a 45-minute review. Spear! A theatrical medley.
Why can't you go back to the original scripts?
Oh, the sweet, sweet, bitter irony of it all. Now that you have confirmed that I have produced a work of unredeemable trash, I'm more or less guaranteed to have a financial success on my hands.
A reference to The Producers by
Why
Mel
do
Brooks.
I find that strangely encouraging. Can I watch you rehearse your horrible play?
I'd rather you didn't. I get nervous when people watch.
Of course. Please, can I watch you rehearse?
I'd rather you didn't. And stop whining.
Come on, let me watch you rehearse.
I'd rather you didn't. You might see the surprise ending to Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet die.
Actually, that ending didn't set well with the focus groups.
Come on, let me watch you rehearse.
I'd rather you didn't. Then you'll hear all the answers to my knock-knock jokes.
Please, can I watch you rehearse?
I'd rather you didn't.
Alright, well, that's all there.
Can I join your show?
Let me be blunt. You just don't have the hands of a spear carrier.
You have no idea how often I hear that. Acting is my life. Let me join your show. I was a tree in my kindergarten play.
We already have a tree.
Oh. Acting is my life. Let me join your show.
Sorry, this is a one-man show.
Hey, what am I? Chopped liver?
No, not liver. Liver has a more appealing stage presence.
Asshole.
Of course, what I really want to do is direct.
Why?
I've always dreamed of my own production. Titus Andronicus on ice.
Brilliant!
Acting is my life. Let me join your show.
Sorry, this is a...
Have you been to Blood Island?
But of course. Blood Island was once the place to be if you were an artist in the Caribbean. Those were the days. We were young and wild, pushing the limits of our craft. Oh, what risky, daring performances we gave. We weren't afraid to shock or offend the stodgy, mainstream sensibilities of our audiences.
Oh, what did you perform?
Dinner theater, mostly.
Could you tell me how I can find Blood Island?
My agent, Palado Domingo, always handled the travel arrangements. He would know how to get there.
Any idea where I could find him?
He's a member of the Brimstone Beach Club here on Plunder Island. You might catch him there.
Who did you say knew about Blood Island?
My agent. Most likely he's at the Brimstone Beach Club.
Carry on.
I sure hope I can get someone to actually do it.
I guess they changed the end of Romeo and Juliet.
Act 4, Scene 8. Join me, Rosencrantz. I am your father.
There's a lot of Star Wars and Indiana Jones references to Monkey Island. Mainly because, you know, Lucasfilm and LucasArts had a close relationship.
That's what real culture is.
That is just disturbing. So how'd you get roped into doing this show?
I'm a spokesmodel, actually. But what I really want to do is act. People just don't take you seriously when you're a spokesmodel.
How surprising.
Yeah, isn't it?
Break a peg leg.
Thanks. You blocks, you stones, you very old meat, you worse than unlaundered things.
So, a reference to how in Shakespeare's plays it was generally performed entirely by men, even for the parts of women, back in the days when Shakespeare was actually
the
performing.
ravenous panther, which will eat stew. Hey!
Alright, so we're done with the theater for now. Oh, there's a fountain. Let's see what it has to say.
In memory of the chickens who gave their lives during the Great Puerto Pollo Potluck Jamboree of 1621.
That was nice of them. So this clock tower has a fun gimmick to it.
Good evening. At the tone, Caribbean Standard Time will be 7:20, 2, and 29 seconds. Beep.
So yeah, he just reads out whatever time it is on your local computer. So let's take a look at what's up here. We haven't done that yet. Interesting. I mean, it's numbered like a football field, but for what? Oh, hey, there's a grassy knoll we can go to.
It's a wooden sawhorse supporting that keg of rum. It's an enormous keg of Old Gut Blast brand rum. Nah, I need to keep a clear head for now.
Darn.
Curious pile of logs there. There are ants crawling all over it. There are ants crawling all over it.
Another rubber tree.
There are other ants crawling all over it. Caribbean rubber tree. One of the many rubber trees common throughout the Caribbean, used as raw material for shipbuilding.
Good catch there, careful. Alright, time to go to the Barbary Coast.
Welcome, patron, to the Barbary Coast, where every haircut is an adventure.
Aye, and if you're wanting a haircut, you'll have to wait until I'm finished with Captain Rottingham here.
Are you guys pirate barbers?
We prefer the term buccaneer hairstylists.
Great! Maybe you guys can help me find this huge diamond ring I'm looking for.
Diamond ring?
Yeah, it's supposedly enormous, and it's on Blood Island.
Blood Island? Never heard of it.
It's a funny story, really. I need it to lift this curse that's turned my girlfriend into a solid gold statue.
Solid gold?
Wait a second, did I just share too much?
Alrighty, I need to take a quick break to use the restroom. I will be right back momentarily. And I have returned. So let's go ahead and take a look around this place.
It's a bunch of combs floating in that blue stuff. I'm tempted, but I'd better not.
Hands off those combs. Those are ours.
It's a comb, probably made from the jawbone of some near-extinct sea mammal. Coiffures for the Discerning Pirate. Spring edition.
Don't touch that, you foul creature, or this ape may ruin my haircut.
It's a rock, and it's a paperweight. He looks like a true professional. Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm a mighty
Quiet.
Huh?
Don't distract him while he's working on me.
Aye, laddie. You'll have to wait your turn. It's the pirate way.
What? How is that the pirate way?
No. He seems irritable. I'd like to punch him one, but that'd be rude.
You're a pirate.
Did you know you're starting to go gray?
I most certainly am not.
Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
I see. And I don't care.
I'm a mighty pirate.
Ha!
What do you mean, ha?
I meant just what I said. Ah, if you're a mighty pirate, then I'm bold.
I'm mighty enough to defeat LeChuck twice.
LeChuck? Ha! Even if he's dead, there's just no excuse for that hair.
So you're a ship captain, huh?
Not just any ship captain. Don't tell me you've never heard of Captain René Rottingham.
I've never heard of Captain Rottingham.
I'm only the most cunning and well-groomed captain ever to sail the Caribbean.
Well, how'd you like to join my crew?
Me serve on your crew? Please don't make me break into hysterical laughter while this buffoon is working on my hair.
Why don't you want to join my crew?
I serve under no man. Oh boy.
Now, just 1 second.
If there's any treasure to be found, I'm going to be the man to find it. And I'll look absolutely stunning while I'm doing it.
Well, I didn't want you on my crew anyway.
That's your loss. And boy, lose the ponytail. It's so last year.
Don't get me wrong. Gray hair suits you.
It doesn't. I mean, of course it would. But I don't have to worry about that for several years.
If I were you, I'd worry more about those split ends.
Split ends? I'll have you know I've killed men for comments less slanderous than that.
You've got a bald spot starting here in the back.
What? You're lying, of course.
If you say so. All I know is that there's definitely some kind of shine going on back here. You seem irritable. Is it from your dry scalp?
My scalp is lovingly massaged with the finest creams and oils in the world, twice daily.
Yeah, that's a little more than I wanted to know.
Your petty jabs and insults mean nothing to me.
They're doing great things with dandruff shampoo these days.
I suggest you leave, boy, before you force me to defend my honor.
Fire! Run for your life!
I'm sure the authorities probably have the situation under control. But just in case, Baba, more moisturizer.
Rabid dogs are on the loose! Get out, now!
I don't hear anything. There are no rabid dogs on the loose.
That's just what they want you to think. There's an axe-wielding maniac at the door! Flee!
Perhaps you should offer yourself as a sacrifice so the rest of us may be saved.
The calls are coming from within the barber shop. You must get out immediately.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Leave us alone.
Storms are coming. Better get a move on. Could be a twister.
Then I'm most definitely staying inside. The humidity does horrible things to my hair.
Captain Rottingham, you're being paged.
Take a message.
You know, sitting down for too long can be unhealthy. It's a serious risk to your cardiovascular system. I think a nice jog could be just what you need right about now. Up and at 'em.
Go away.
You seem busy. I'll come back later. It's the handle the barber uses to raise and lower the chair.
Ah, don't you be touching that there handle, you hair lover.
Well, maybe if we use some hair lice, we might be able to get him out of here.
infestation. You've been struck with the hair demons.
What are you talking about?
The cursed head vermin, the scourge of every hygienic sailor on the seven seas.
That's a lie!
Sure as I'm standing here, they're wriggling about your scalp like a pack of wretched sea lions.
Good analogy.
This calls for drastic action. I'm bringing in old Ironsides.
No, let's not be too rash.
Rash? That's a bad sign.
There's no time to lose. I'm going to have to amputate.
No, you'll ruin my hair!
It's an adjustable barber's chair. He looks like a true professional. Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood, here to serve all your mighty pirate needs.
Pleasure to meet you, Guybrush. I am Haggis McMutton of the clan McMutton.
How did you become a barber pirate?
I spent 10 years at sea on board the HMS Anathema, the fastest ship in the Scottish Navy.
So how did that help you become a barber pirate?
It was a clipper ship.
Ah.
Nice nautical pun.
Do you know any arousing pirate stories?
Well, there is the story of the secret of Bulky Island. We were a crew of 200 men under the command of Big Jake McJuggernaut, the most powerful captain on the seas. One night in port, Captain Jake heard the tale of an enormous treasure buried somewhere on Bulky Island. We set sail and landed on the island within a fortnight and found the treasure the next morning.
Bulky Island? Where's that?
You won't find it on any map. Captain Jake took the location of the treasure to his grave. Oh, it was a beautiful sight. A tremendous chest made of solid gold. Big Jake leapt into the hole and wrapped his sinewy arms around the chest. He gathered his resolve, counted to 3, filled his lungs and lifted with all his might. The sound of his back cracking brought a grimace to even the most steel-hearted crewman. By nightfall, the lot of us were lying on the beach, writhing in pain.
Why didn't you lift with your knees?
That would have been the weak man's way out. The pirate Angus McFulcrum had followed us to Bulky Island, wanting the treasure for himself. The weakling used a lever and took the chest, laughing at us as he carried it to his ship. And my proud Captain McJuggernaut died in traction, cursing himself for not being strong enough.
Oof.
How would you like to join my crew?
You seem like a nice enough sort, Guybrush. But a man cannot serve as my captain unless he earns me respect.
And how would a man go about doing that?
By besting me in a time-honored test of strength.
Let's see. Wrist wrestling, Australian rules football, 500-meter bucket full of heavy rocks relay, helping to move, and in-your-face no-holds-barred cage match to the death, or a test of who can hold his breath the longest, which is Guybrush's specialty.
How about a test of who can hold his breath the longest?
No, I'm talking about the traditional Highland display of strength and virility, the caber toss.
Is this some sort of weird hazing ritual?
No, nothing like that. The caber is a large tree trunk. We go to the field of competition, and each of us heaves the caber as far as he can. The man whose caber goes the farthest is the winner.
That's just about the stupidest sport I've ever heard of. And I watch cable television.
But you cannot argue with tradition.
The caber toss is actually a real thing.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
So usually they tuck it up against their shoulder and then toss it that way.
I would never follow such a weak captain.
Well, we'll need to figure out some other way to beat him.
Haggis. That's an unusual name.
I suppose it is. But Haggis is just a nickname. The given name is heart, liver, and kidneys boiled in the stomach of the animal McMutton.
Oh, so your parents were expecting a girl.
Aye.
Of course, what he just described is what's also called haggis, because that's the dish.
What is that blue stuff in the jar anyway?
Ah, the old comb juice. 'Tis a fiery brew that's bested many a sailor with her fermented froth. It'll burn your throat unless you chase it with conditioner.
Those sure are nice scissors.
Aye, they're my best pair. They can cut through almost anything.
Why are they in the ceiling?
Sometimes I cut hair so fast, the scissors fly from my hands at unbelievable speeds.
Could I borrow those scissors for a minute?
Sorry, no. They're much too valuable to me. You know they can cut through almost anything.
Yes, I believe you mentioned that. When I think of all I could do with those scissors.
Aye, the scissors are just that good.
Did I mention how nice those scissors are?
You did, and it's all true. They're the best pair I've ever owned.
And they can cut through anything. Please let me borrow those scissors.
Sorry, but no.
Never mind. Wow, I bet those could cut through anything. I sure could use a haircut.
Have a seat, laddie, and I'll do you up with a fine coif.
Never mind. He looks like a true professional. It's a rock, and it's a paperweight. I can't reach it. I'm too low.
So now we're going to grab this paperweight. And without being able to hold the pages down, he's going to have a problem.
Ugh, blast that ineffectual paperweight. I'll have to go find another.
But what about my haircut?
Keep your skirt on, lad.
Alright. So now we're going to pump this handle a few times. I don't know how this is physically possible, but okay. And we're going to grab the scissors, which will open up a ton of the island for us.
Phew. Well, I searched the whole island, and I couldn't find a single rock for a paperweight. I suppose I'll just have to eyeball your haircut.
I just remembered I have another appointment.
Oh, I was going to give you a French braid, too.
There's a plaque on this portrait. It says, Edward Screech. When it came to rum, Edward Screech never skimped. He drank a whole bottle while he had his hair crimped. Rachel Squall. This lady we're certain was no debutante. She killed 20 men while she wore this bouffant. Thomas Lude. Here was a dangerous man when accosted, but he looked pretty good when his hair had been frosted.
So yeah, all of these just have a rhyme associated with the pirate on them.
Captain Steed Grummet. He fought and he struggled. He kicked and he brawled. But when he left our shop, we made sure he was bald. In loving memory, Crackers, 1684 to 1685.
That's a really short-lived parrot. They usually live a lot longer than that.
Jack Rackham, always a dapper crook. Jack wore the layered look. Another satisfied customer. Captain Charles Vane. The captain stood 7 feet high in his boots, but you'd never have guessed that we dyed his roots. Captain Richard Squawkins. There never was a more despicable knave, but we gave him an impeccable body wave. It's a dapper pirate. Ahoy there, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Of course you are.
Okay then, who are you?
Edward Van Helgen.
Not thee!
That's right, mine is the name that pirates fear the most. Edward Snugglecakes Van Helgen.
Dude!
A reference to Van Halen.
How'd you like to join my ever-growing pirate crew?
Your crew? Why would I want to be on your crew?
It's gonna be a blast. We're going to Blood Island.
Sorry, Threepwood. As much as I'd love to be out at sea again, I could never serve a captain who wasn't a gentleman and who wasn't my equal.
I'm at least 2 times your equal.
Then prove it. If you can defeat me in a gentleman's duel, I'll join your crew.
All right, let's get to dueling.
No. There are rules. If you want to duel with me, you have to give me sufficient insults.
Okay. Hey, that's a nice shirt. How long have you been colorblind?
Oh, please.
Nice cologne you're wearing. Did you actually roll around in dung or just dab a little behind each ear?
That's not the type of insult I had in mind.
Did I mention you're a big old bedwetting duty head?
No, but I'm still not impressed.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
That's an old one. Come back when you have some fresher material, eh?
I don't want to insult you. Why can't we just get along? You went from pirating to hairstyling. Why?
The music of the sea is something that takes hold of your soul and never lets go. But the life of a sailor is a rough one, and the sea shows no mercy. It was no easy choice to leave, but I realized that I could still enjoy the music of the sea while remaining safely on land.
Through affordably priced sea shanty compilation albums?
No. By starting a barbershop quartet, obviously.
Obviously, but there are only 3 of you.
Auditions didn't go as well as we'd hoped. We once had a tenor named Dominique, but he left. Artistic differences.
That's probably another reference to the Van Halen band, but I'm not up to date with their actual history.
You still haven't explained why you chose hairstyling.
Well, we spent so much time coming up with a clever name for the shop, we realized we were going to have to give up singing and actually become barbers. But I still like to think that we're not just cutting hair, that maybe, just maybe, we're teaching people a little bit about themselves.
Are you truly happy with this line of work?
I may return to the sea one day, but for now I'm happy helping pirates look their very best. At least until we find a 4th for our barbershop quartet.
I could be the 4th for your barbershop quartet.
No, that's okay. I was wrong. We don't need one after all.
Oh, come on, I've really got away with a ballad.
All right, then. Let's hear what you've got.
So, plug your ears if you are allergic to purposefully poor singing.
Oh, there's a monkey in my pocket and he's stealing all my change. His stare is blank and glassy, I suspect that he's deranged.
Oh, my dear, sweet, merciful Savior in heaven.
Pretty good, huh?
You must take an oath now, before man and God, that you will never ever again sing in public.
So, what are you telling me exactly?
So yeah, pay close attention to Van Helgen's face, because he makes a lot of funny faces here. Alright, good point there, Kate.
Whoa, look at the time.
The helium actually works with the singing. So we'll sing at least one song like that.
Let me try out for your barbershop quartet again.
No!
Oh, please, please! The spirit of music is in me!
All right, but this is the last time.
Alright, Alvin and Chipmunks, let's go. I've Got a Friend in the Ocean, a popular pirate shanty.
Once my old man spoke to good King Triton and asked, why all this senseless fightin'? Why can't we men express emotion? Now I've got a friend in the...
Great sainted jumping monkeys!
What do you think, huh?
That was even more atonal than last time.
Hey, let me try out another song for your barbershop quartet.
Am I just not getting through to you, Threepwood?
Come on, this time will be great. Trust me.
If you insist.
Plunder on My Mind, a popular Caribbean island anthem.
Plunder, plunder, how I wonder how'd ya get so doggone pretty? Home to sailors, barbers, tailors, and Puerto Pollo, your capital city.
Mother of all that we as humans hold sacred.
Well?
You're actually beginning to make me physically ill. Please, stop.
Listen to me sing again. You'll love it this time.
I really, really, really don't want to.
No, believe me, I'm just getting warmed up.
Pay really close attention to his face this time. Wooden Leg, Restless Heart, a popular romantic ballad.
I'm hooked on you, baby, but the seas keep us apart. And there ain't no eye patch big enough to cover up my broken heart.
Words. I need more words. My grasp of the language is not sufficient to describe the violent, retching nausea your singing is causing me to experience.
I'm not following you. Is that a good thing?
Oh, it's this one you need to be really closely looking at.
I've got one song left for you. It's a showstopper.
Okay. Whatever.
Silver's Long Johns, a popular commercial jingle.
For those cold, dark shipboard nights, we've got boxers, briefs, and tights. Made from cotton, silk, or satin, in styles Anglo, Dutch, and Latin. When you sail, don't take a chance, wearing nothing neath your pants. Trust Silver's Long Johns. They breathe.
That's odd.
What? What? You liked it?
No, it was dreadful. It's just that my queasiness has subsided. But now I'm beginning to taste metal and see spots before my eyes. I'm afraid that your singing is so bad that it has caused me to have a stroke.
I bet you have a ton of cool pirate stories.
No, I couldn't.
Oh, come on. I'd really like to hear some of...
The year was 1675. We were on a course towards the wreck of the Rattling Phlegm. Our days were filled with songs of the voyage and the untold riches we'd find at our destination. 2 months into our journey, we realized something was horribly wrong.
Were you haunted by the spiteful ghost of a former captain?
No, a restless spirit would have been a welcome relief compared to the evil we faced. We were all stricken with a melody, a diabolical song that I shall never forget. La 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 la, la 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 la.
Hey, that's kind of catchy.
Aye, all too catchy for a crew of 50 men confined to a ship hundreds of miles from port. No one could think of anything else, and many threw themselves into the sea rather than hear any more of the incessant humming. We returned with but 8 of our crew left. The doomed voyage of the Obsessivo-Compulsivo will haunt me forever.
Are you sure you don't want to join my crew?
I told you, not unless you give me sufficient insult and beat me in a duel.
Whoa, look at the time. Got a scoop.
Alright, well, we do have a way to do the classic dual insult.
Now there's a challenge. To the field of honor. Choose your weapon.
Pistol, or pistol? Let's use pistol.
I choose this pistol. If I beat you, will you join my crew?
The odds of you beating me are so astronomical, I will take that bet. Ha! Again, I prove to you I'm the greatest duelist in the world.
He seems like he cheated. He didn't walk at all. Let's try that again. Maybe there's a better way to shoot him with a pistol.
Haven't I shamed you enough?
You haven't even begun to see me shamed.
Back to the field of honor, then. Choose your weapon.
Let's see, can I use scissors?
Those scissors are not a toy. It's all bony and creepy and stuff.
Can I use the wand? Please,
The
somebody
magic
use the
powers need to be focused on something else.
Nope.
Ouch! The magic wand has no effect on that.
Darn.
I choose this pistol.
I win again!
Alrighty. Well, this time we're going to do something a bit different.
Haven't I shamed you enough?
You haven't even begun to see me, Shane.
Back to the field of honor, then. Choose your weapon.
Oh, what's this behind it? Let's close the box lid.
It's a banjo case. I choose the banjo.
I accept.
You do?
Time for deliverance. So this is pretty much a game of Simon. You have to memorize which strings you hit. So it's 5, 3, 2. 5, 3, 2, 2. You can hit the strings earlier, but I like listening to the clips. Five. 5, 1. 5, 1, 4. 5, 1, 4, 2. 5, 1, 4, 2, 3. Four. 4, 2. 4, 2, 1. 4, 2, 1, 4. 4, 2, 1, 4, 2. 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1.
You're pretty good, boy. Let's see you follow this.
He's good. I'll never beat him.
So yeah, this whole thing's just kind of a reference to Deliverance's Banjo Duel. Alright, so we grab the pistol. We're going to use it with his banjo, after listening to it for a little bit longer.
What? You shot my banjo.
You can't be sure of that. That shot may have come from the grassy knoll.
Of all the lowdown tricks,
A reference
I
to
never
JFK
heard of
shooting?
anything so low. I completely misjudged you. You are a pirate after all. I'd be proud to join your crew.
Great.
I'll just pack this stuff up and get ready. And give me back my gun.
I'll need 2 more sailors for my crew.
Will they let us do it again? I've never actually tried.
Slap me again and you'll be drinking tea with Davy Jones.
Okay, so no. So let's talk to the last of the pirates.
It's a salty pirate, sucking on some candy. It's a dapper pirate. Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. So it's good to meet you, Mr.
Bill.
Bill? That's your pirate name, Bill?
Cutthroat Bill.
Oh, I see. Well, that puts a whole new spin on it, doesn't it?
Yup.
Are you ever going back to pirating?
Maybe. Someday. If I find the right captain.
Perfect! I'll be your captain. Onward to Blood Island and high adventure. Wanna come?
You, a captain? Hardly.
Let's see. Mighty Pirate defeated LeChuck, defeated the Swordmaster of Melee Island, discovered the treasure of Big Whoop, scored excessively high on standardized tests, could hold my breath for 10 minutes. Let's go with the 10 minutes.
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
And what do you have to show for it?
I've got a ton of cool stories.
Treasure?
Immense mounds of gold and diamonds? Solid gold scepters of power? Anything?
Well, I've got these nickels.
Wooden?
Yeah.
Some treasure hunter you are. You couldn't find gold in a jewelry shop.
I bet I could too, you big old bedwetting duty head.
How much would you bet?
Well, I've got these nickels.
Right. Come back when you have some real treasure to show me.
How'd you break into the hairstyling industry?
I saw an ad to join a barbershop quartet. Got a problem with that?
No, that must be very rewarding work.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mean? Well, just that, you know, cutting hair and singing must be just a lot of fun.
It's like a party every day. Some days I just don't know how to contain my joy. I get giddy, and the laughter bubbles out of me like a sparkling fountain of mirth and gaiety.
Okay, new topic. Do you really enjoy being a barber?
It's a steady income.
Do you really enjoy being a barber?
It's a steady income.
Darn, I was hoping you might have something more.
Pirate stories. Got any?
Okay, here's a story. I started out as a crewman on the raging Tightwad, sailing out of Puerto Pollo. The captain was a master treasure hunter, a diviner from some ancient secret society. He had some weird fifth sense when it came to finding objects of value.
Don't you mean sixth sense?
No. By some cruel trick of nature, he was born without taste buds.
Oof.
But his other senses took over and gave him an uncanny ability to find treasure. We left port without a map, guided only by the captain's keen senses. We spent the first week going around in circles, until we realized the crew's gold earrings were throwing the captain off. After we tossed all our jewelry, gold coins, and belt buckles overboard, we got back on course.
I will say that voice acting in this game is pretty much all top-notch. There's very few bad line readings.
Your captain sounds like a real freak show.
Many of us on board started to think the same thing. We sailed for 2 years and had finally started back to Plunder Island. But just as we started to doubt him, he paid off. We found sunken treasure right off the coast.
Wait a second. Was it an enormous pile of jewelry and gold coins and belt buckles at the bottom of the bay?
Exactly. How did you know that?
I just had a feeling.
Yeah, that captain was definitely a scam.
Do you know any more pirate stories?
Want the story about how I slit the throat of the annoying little pirate who kept asking me questions?
Is something troubling you? Say, what you eating there?
Jawbreaker.
Is it good?
Yep.
You don't say much, do you?
Nope.
That's a really good jawbreaker there, huh?
Yep.
Well, that's just terrific, isn't it?
Yep.
Boy, I sure could go for a jawbreaker right about now.
Yep.
I said I sure could go for a jawbreaker right about now.
I hope you find one.
You gonna finish that jawbreaker?
Sure am.
Okay, just checking. Nothing I love more than a good jawbreaker.
Me too.
Yeah, see? When you look at it that way, we're really not all that different, you and I.
Whatever.
Could I have your jawbreaker?
No.
Could I have your jawbreaker?
No.
It's been a pleasure. Bye. You know, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. I think we've bonded.
Uh-oh. We forgot he was eating a jawbreaker. Well, maybe if we hit him again.
How did you do that?
Oh, it was nothing really. Just sudden pressure applied below the sternum to expel a foreign object from the windpipe.
That's amazing. I owe you my life. From now on.
Yes?
From now on, that will be known as the Threepwood Maneuver. Nah.
Well, we can get the jawbreaker now.
It's only got a little bit of spit and hair on it. Ugh, gross. It's got someone else's spit and hair all over it.
Maybe we should give it back to the guy.
That thing almost killed me. I don't want it back.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll keep it then. Alright, so we need some treasure to show to Bill, and we need a way to beat Haggis of the Caber Toss. Not much else we can do here in Puerto Pollo at the moment. Well, there's one big thing, but let's go explore the beach a bit more.
He's a member of the bustling Plunder Island workforce.
Yes, may I help you?
Something sure smells, cooked. Got anything to eat?
Sure, but hey, it's a lovely afternoon for the beach today. Not too crowded yet. There's a crafts workshop on the South Beach and a swabber-sized class at 2 and 4. Water's warm and the waves aren't too high. Just watch out for the occasional undead corpse washing up on shore. Might want to keep the kids away from any rotting flesh. But otherwise, the siege earlier today shouldn't spoil your afternoon. Just between you and me, the undead are notoriously bad tippers. So it's just as well they didn't take over the island, eh? Let me see your membership card and we'll fix you right up.
I'm delivering these fine leather monogrammed golf jackets.
No membership card, I see. Well, sir, you're at the Brimstone Beach Country Club in Smorgy, part of the Leisure Lovers planned community for retired pirates. It's very exclusive. I'm afraid if you don't have a membership card, you cannot use any of the club's amenities.
I don't want an amenity. I had to eat one of those while I was lost at sea, and it was terrible.
Then let me also point out that without that membership card, you are not permitted on the beach, you cannot use any of our towels, and you can't have anything from the grill. Good day.
Come on.
Yes?
Let me have some of that cooking oil.
That oil is only for French frying. It stays right here.
Hey, what a coincidence. I'm French. Toss that baby right over here.
You don't sound French, and you don't look French. And you don't know how much you're getting on my nerves.
Onion ring emergency. Give me all the oil you've got.
Sorry. As long as I'm in charge here, you'll get no handouts.
Please pass the cooking oil.
No can do. I'm not authorized to hand out cooking supplies to anyone.
Hand me a towel, young man.
Those towels are for club members only.
How about a towel? I know the secret handshake.
Ever since Thurston the Hook Eddington joined last year, the whole secret handshake thing just got kind of messy. We don't have one anymore. But of course, all members know that.
It's me, Biff, from the polo team. My pony's about to give birth. Quick, boil some water and get me lots and lots of towels.
Not buying it, Mr. Mangy Pirate. The only way you can have a towel is if you are a member of the club.
Please, can I have a towel?
The only way you can have a towel is if you are a member of the club.
I was thinking of joining a club for snotty rich folks. Where do I sign?
Well, it's not that easy. First, you'll have to get on our waiting list. That could take several months. Then there's the credit check, references, family history, the oral presentation, and the written test. Mostly dealing with Spanish treasure, pillaging and golfing in the greater Caribbean area. And then finally, our 14-step interviewing process.
And then I'll be in your club?
No, I'm afraid after that I'd have to blackball you.
What if I just washed up a bit? Then could I join your club?
It's nothing personal, but club policy states that I have to exclude anyone whose odor or presence might disgust or offend the other members. I'm sure you understand.
Please, can I join your club?
There is no way this club would accept you. Sorry.
Well,
gotta be going.
You can't go in there. That's for members only. You can't go in there. That's for members only.
well, that's all we can do there. So at this point, we've actually hit a dead end with every single puzzle line until we do the next step here. So, we got those scissors from the Barbary Coast. You know what? Actually, there is one more thing we can do that's kind of fun. We got that
The
ventriloquist
quality of grog be unstrained.
You're no actor. Get off the stage, you bum.
What? But I didn't. Just you.
That was funny once.
Then in act.
That was funny once.
Oh. Let's see if we can use it in the Barbary Coast.
I don't think he'd like that.
Can I use it with any of them?
I've got nothing to say. I've got nothing to say.
Rip. Okay. So in that case, we're going to use these scissors and use them on the undergrowth. Now, if we hadn't read the sign on what an ipecac flower is earlier, it would have forced us to go read that, just so we know it's an ipecac flower. And that's because of a puzzle we're going to be forced into. So we're on our way to Danger Cove now. Interesting, there's a club there.
I wonder what this sign means. Snake crossing. What possible harm could a snake? Well, this isn't good.
So we're stuck here now.
Snake crossing. I can't see it, but I bet it's Snake Away brand snake repellent. I think those are the Jaws of Life, which would really help me get out of this snake. I think it's a machete sharp enough to cut through even the largest reptiles. I bet that ship I saw belongs to the pirates who've stolen Elaine. I bet that's a big old stick, the perfect snake beating size. I can't see what that is, but I bet it's a box of Full of Brand cereal, the highest fiber content available without a prescription. Last I heard, they added even more live white mouse flavor. I can't see it, but I'm sure it's a 9-iron. Massive man-eating snake. This fantastic reptile is one of Plunder Island's most dangerous and beautiful predators.
Well,
it's the fearsome head of that pirate-eating snake. I doubt he's in any mood to listen. Yeah, I'd love to punch him one, but I don't want to make him angry. It's a priceless, delicate Fabergé egg. It's priceless. I can't eat it. It's a complete array of vacuum cleaner attachments. Nah.
So there's a lot of items in the snake. And the snake gets smaller once we've picked them up and put them into our own pants. Hey, it's a LucasArts mug.
It's a big, steaming cup of joe. I'm nervous enough just being inside this snake.
Eggs?
2 eggs over easy. They're mostly digested, and I really don't enjoy handling them. Thick, fatty sausage patties.
Let me eat them.
No thanks. This is one pirate who's concerned about saturated fats.
Come on.
It's a stack of big, fluffy pancakes. They've already been partially digested. Maple. Syrup? By itself? Ew. It's the remains of a member of the Plunder Island Naturalist Society. Those guys sure are dedicated. That's disgusting. I doubt he has much to say. It's got a tread that just grips the road and won't let go. Nah. I don't have any use for it. It's a reservation slip for Blondebeard's chicken.
Well, we can use that later to get inside the chicken shop.
He's wearing a little shirt that says, "I whooped it up at Big Whoop."
Some foreshadowing for later.
I think I'm a little old for that. I hate to think what would happen if these fell into the wrong hands. These should only be used for good. Nah. It's volume C and it's mostly digested. I can only make out page 243. A compass is a magnetized bit of metal floating in a solution. What a completely random piece of trivia. Nah. The Plunder Island Yellow Pages. No phone. No vacuum. Nah. I don't want to break it. It's priceless. I can't eat it. It's an ipecac flower. Nah.
Alright, so the solution to this is kind of relies on the fact that you know...
It makes syrup of ipecac. That seems logical.
Yeah, it kind of relies on you knowing that syrup of Ipecac is a thing, and you can use it to make something throw up. The sign that you're forced to read before coming over here kind of lets you in on that a bit, but if you forget about that, or you read it really early on and didn't get to this point until a day or two or a week later, you're not going to know that, so you just kind of have to combine items at random trying to get that to work. But, so, we could still use it and make the snake throw us up. Just love how well animated it is.
Whew. That sure was a close one. I thought for sure when I got eaten by that snake that I was done for. Thank goodness I'm safe. Now? Hey! Hang on, the quicksand is sucking all the cool stuff I found in that snake from my pants. Now there's an odd sensation.
So, everything we cannot use for later puzzles has been removed from our inventory, except for this encyclopedia and the reservation slip. Because both of those have use for future puzzles.
It's a bunch of conveniently placed hollow reeds.
Well, as long as it's here, we can grab it.
Quicksand pit. Quicksand pits of this type are common throughout Plunder Island's nature trails. Many an unwary traveler has found himself trapped and unable to escape. Uh-oh, anyone, please help me, I'm sinking? Of all the places for a quicksand pit. Papa Pichu bush. Discovered by Plunder Island's indigenous peoples, this bush is named after a native word meaning youch.
So, since we have read that, anytime someone would say ow, ouch, or any of those variations, they will instead now say Papa Pichu.
Ah, Papa Pichu.
Just
well,
like that.
I got the thorn. I hope that was worth it. If I could just reach that vine, I could pull myself free. Salvation Vine, Arborealis Deus Ex Machinas. This species of vine is noteworthy for both its strength and its ability to grow anywhere except where it's most needed. It's a branch resting precariously on that tree root. It looks dangerous.
Alright, so we can use the hollow reed with thorn.
A world-class pea shooter.
So this is a fairly hard puzzle to figure out, but we're going to combine the helium balloons with the paperweight. And hey, we now got a floating balloon.
It's just floating there.
And now, we can blow it over towards the branch.
Perfect. For once today, things are going... Well, darn. Hey. Thank goodness for those unpredictable Caribbean trade winds.
Nice. So now that it's hovering above the branch, we can use the pea shooter we just made, knock the paperweight onto the branch, and launch the vine towards us. And now we can reach Danger Cove. So, because we're in Mega Monkey, we cannot use this boat yet because it has a gaping hole.
It makes the boat completely unseaworthy. It's got a huge hole in the bottom. I'd sink. It's the bay. I'll be cut to ribbons by those sharks if I go in there. Those must be the pirates who've taken Elaine.
So with that, the only new avenue that's been unlocked really by us coming here is we now have the ticket to go into the chicken shop, which has a few items which will let us progress further in a couple of different ways.
It's wet.
And yeah, there's nothing behind the waterfall. So, we're gonna go back to Puerto Pollo, and I'm gonna go to the chicken shop.
Do you have a reservation?
Of course I have a reservation.
Then let's see your reservation slip. Very good. You may seat yourself, Mr. pardon me, Mrs. Bryanstew.
The devil chicken.
El pollo diablo!
It's the window to the outside. I wish that was a real ship that I could use to sail to Blood Island. I wish that was a real ship that I could use to sail to Blood Island. Biscuits and more. I wonder what the more is. That looks delicious. Whoa! This biscuit is full of maggots!
Ugh!
Aye! That's my special ingredient. Adds just the right amount of exotic flavor. It's a good thing, too, because I can't keep 'em out of the food around here.
Ew.
Yoha! It's the
Which
owner
is
of the
ahoy
shop.
backwards.
He's got a gold tooth.
Gold tooth, you say?
It's the reservation book for the restaurant. It's the maitre d' podium. Traditional grog. Brewed the old-fashioned way. The unsanitary way.
Of course.
Blondebeard's Super Slaw. Our own blend of shredded palm fronds and seaweed.
That might be okay with the right sauce.
Blondebeard's mashed taters. Mashed chitin and flour mixed with coconut milk. You'll say, I can't believe these aren't real potatoes.
Ew.
Golden Bounty Gravy. Aged to perfection.
I've never actually gone through all these. Now that I think about it.
Tasty buttery biscuits. Ugh. I know about those already.
I wonder what it would have said if we hadn't got the biscuit already.
Blondebeard's Super Slaw. Our own blend of shredded palm.
Let's see, what other types of grog are there?
Old Grandpappy. Made from actual distilled old men.
Ew.
Hefeweizen Grog. A lighter grog distilled from wheat, alfalfa, and other grains, which have been processed by free-range heifers.
A reference to Hefeweizen, a actual beer.
Caribbean Kiwi Grog. A fruity Caribbean splash of taste and color. Traditional grog. Brewed the unsan.
What's on the chicken menu?
Bucket O Booty. A captain-sized bucket of eyes, beaks, and talons.
I mean, cooked right, that could be good.
The Admiral's Bucket. Only the most important parts of chicken. The insides, fried golden brown.
Yum.
The Swingin' Pirate Bucket. A whole bucket of long chicken necks.
Could also be really good.
The Skinless Chicken Bucket. Blondebeard's Chicken Shop is proud to serve skinless chicken. We're also proud to serve the skins.
I mean, fried chicken skin is great.
Bucket O Booty. A captain-sized
Let's see, value meal.
Value meal. 2 drumsticks plus super slaw. Looks like a fine deal if you like slaw. I don't want that. It's a round biscuit cutter. It's a pie pan.
Pie pan is only here in Mega Monkey for various reasons. This gross chicken isn't here in normal
This
mode.
is the greasiest, crustiest, most revolting chicken I've ever seen.
Ah, yes. He got our black and Cajun style chicken.
Well, not sure what to do with that.
He's awfully reserved for a pirate. Excuse me, sir? Now that's just rude.
Oh, right, I know what to do with that. Maggots. And back to the biscuit
Yuck.
barrel they go.
He's not much of a talker. He's awfully reserved for a pirate. Hey, mister! Mister, you listening? Ah! It's one of LeChuck's skeletal horde!
Aye. I fixed his little red dinghy, but good.
The undead that walk among us must surely be destroyed, lest their evil like overrun and befoul the world of the living.
Aye. And he complained about me chicken.
Oh.
So, this is a reference to both Secret of Monkey Island and Grim Fandango.
It says, ask me about Grim Fandango.
In the original Secret of Monkey Island, there was a pirate that was wearing a button that said, ask me about Loom on his pirate hat, because Loom was another LucasArts adventure game that was released around the same time. Here, Grim Fandango is in development, and I believe released 1.5 years after this game?
What can you tell me about Grim Fandango? Anything? I don't like to speak ill of the dead, but this guy's lousy at marketing.
Grim Fandango is also a fantastic game. The remastered version available on most digital platforms. I highly suggest you pick it up and play it if you have not already. I love how Guybrush looks solemn when he's picking up that knife, and then he kind of feels like, ooh, when he sticks it in his pants.
It's a maggot-infested biscuit barrel. I don't want any maggot-filled biscuits. Excuse me, but...
What a lucky pirate are ye!
Me?
You've struck gold, boy!
I have?
Gold, gold, gold! Ha ha! Golden nuggets of chicken!
Oh.
A treasure trove of deep-fried fun! Now, what can kindly old Captain Blondebeard bring ye for lunch?
There's roasted waddle mole, wishbone sandwich with sweet gherkins, cheese toast. Got any? Let's go for the wishbone sandwich.
I'll try the wishbone sandwich with sweet gherkins.
We're out of that, I'm afraid. Actually, I'm out of just about everything. Not a drumstick left. All I have left are those biscuits and a few tubs of our special Ipecac slaw.
How's the Ipecac slaw?
Not bad. But 15 minutes later, you'd be hungry again.
Because you will have vomited it up.
Nice gold tooth you have there.
Aye! It glistens like the golden topping of grease on me luscious batter-fried chicken.
Did I mention how much I admire your gold tooth?
Aye, you did. It's one heck of a gold tooth, and Blondebeard serves up one heck of a lunchtime value.
It's quite the salesman.
Did I mention how much I admire your gold...
Aye, you did. Now stop admiring it so much.
Did I mention how much...
Aye, you did.
Business must be good if you're sold out of chicken.
Sold out? I never said nothing about being sold out.
Then what happened to all your chicken?
Ah, 'tis a story steeped in terror, marinated in mayhem. There be a horror that prowls the jungles of Plunder Island. A 7-foot-tall monster he be, and he has a hatred for mankind unequaled. His preternatural rage burns hotter than the coals used to roast 1,000,000 of his kin. He is El Pollo Diablo, the Devil Chicken. The Devil Chicken!
The devil chicken.
He hates me most of all, and his revenge against me must be tastier than me hearty giblets and cracklins party mix.
What's he done?
He turned loose all me chickens, returned them to the wild, to roam the jungles free as nature intended. Even now, I have a huge order to fill and no chicken to fill it. But I know he's not through. Ruining me business is just the first step. Someday he'll return. For me! But mark this, I'll be ready for him. And a 7-foot chicken means me business will be thriving once more.
I just realized I have no knowledge whatsoever about chickens before they were domesticated, or if we even know anything about, pre-domestication chicken ancestors.
Would you like to join my crew and sail to Blood Island?
What? Leave me shop unguarded? Why, you treacherous tripe! You're lucky I don't take out me whisk and run you straight through.
Whoa, calm down. I was just asking.
Sorry, I'm as edgy as a beached whale in Nantucket. Just look at what fear of that demonic fowl has done to me nerves.
Do you have any specials?
We're out of potatoes, but we still have some eyes left.
No, thanks.
Hardy har har.
Do you have any other specials?
There'll be a heaping glob of lard I keep in the back for special occasions.
No, thanks. Do you have any other specials?
Have you tried peat moss and tree bark? Many parts be edible, you know.
No, thanks. Do you have any other specials?
One word for you. Hummus.
No, thanks.
But hummus is delicious. What the hell?
Do you have any other specials?
No more.
Do you have any other specials?
No more.
To whom are you going to deliver your chicken?
There lies a pirate ship in Danger Cove, and the first mate of that ship fancies me chicken. But I better be delivering their chicken soon. Most likely I won't even have time to cook it.
Why is that?
You see, I got me this delivery in 30 days or it's free policy, and I be running a bit behind.
What are the pirates of Danger Cove like?
They're a secretive lot, and I can't say I've seen too much of them. They seem to be what one would expect from a bunch of grog-swinging pirates. As filthy and hairy a bunch of swabs as you'd ever hope to meet. But beware of their captain. From what I hear, he's got the disposition of a shark in need of a root canal. If he be catching you near his boat, you'll be tortured for sure.
How long have you been out of chickens?
Weeks, months maybe. And it's not the loss of business that hurts me the most.
No?
I miss the taste of me chicken. You could dine this world over, but you'll never be a connoisseur of carrion till you had a taste of me savory squab. Why, even now I gets me a craving for me palate-pleasing poultry. I can taste it now. Me crispy bounty of breaded beaks. There'd be nothing like the hearty crunch from these pan-fried jewels.
Isn't that a little hard on your teeth?
Aye, but the challenge of it all be half the dining enjoyment. Now that I got the thought of that crispy chicken extremity in me head, I'll be pining for the crunch till I get me something to crack me teeth on.
To whom are you going to deliver your chicken?
To the pirates at Danger Cove.
What do you miss most about your chicken?
The crunch. It's the crunch I be missing most.
Don't you ever like to get outside the shop?
Aye, I love the outdoors, especially the beach. Why, I'm in fact a member of the Brimstone Beach Club in Smorgy. Been a member there for years.
How did you become a member?
I threatened to run them all through. Then I lost me membership card. Last time I remember having it, it was in me breast pocket. I believe I was in the kitchen preparing some grub. Then I had that awful sneezing fit. Oh, that was bad. No matter. I guess I'll just have him issue me a new one.
What happened to your membership card again?
It seems I lost it while I was cooking.
I'll let you get back to work.
Aye.
Ah, so his club card was inside the chicken I used the maggots on.
Brimstone Beach Club. Member since 1632.
Alright, so he wants something with a bit of a crunch, right? We hit 8:30, so we just heard LeChuck's theme play off the bell.
Would you like this jawbreaker?
Thanks to ye. Ouch! I think I loosed me gold tooth. I knew sweets were being bad for me teeth, but it had a fine crunch and were a fiesta of flavor. From now on, I'll be sticking to fleshier foodstuffs. Something chewy. Well, there I go again. This old salt's got a craving for something to squish between me teeth.
Excuse me. What do you miss most about your chicken?
The feel of the rubbery chicken sinew against me gum.
Yeah.
Why, you can chew on the same piece from here to Cape Horn, and it'll never lose its flavor. That be value. If I had something chewy like me chicken, then I'd be a happy cap'n.
I'll let you get back to work.
Aye.
Now, well, we do have that steak-flavored gum.
I hate to be sounding ungrateful, but couldn't I have a fresh piece?
Fine, then.
Would you like some gum?
Thanks. This is really good steak-flavored gum. It gets you here. And it gets you right here.
Now we can pop his bubble with his tooth in it.
Why, you little scamp. That's quite a funny trick you've played on old Cap'n Blondebeard.
Excuse me. I'll let you get back to work.
Aye.
Alright, so now we just pick up his gold tooth, and we'll be on our way.
Hey! Where do you think you be going in such a hurry? I don't suppose you know where me missing gold tooth be.
No?
Then what do you call that then?
Oh, that. I thought it was a rock in my shoe. I was gonna take it outside.
Sure you was. Give it back.
So in the non-Mega Monkey mode, that's not a puzzle. You can just walk out with a tooth. But we need to find a clever way of getting the tooth out. So we're going to give him more gum so we can take the tooth out again.
More gum? Yeah, it looks like you swallowed the last piece I gave you.
Thanks.
I'd also like to say that the puzzle we're going through right now has been called by the designers of this game the hardest puzzle in the entire game.
Pop me bubble, did you? You caught me again.
So we're going to pick up that gold tooth. We're going to stick it in the
gold tooth is in the gum.
Chewed gum. We're going to inhale from the balloon. And then we're going to chew the gum. And now we've created a balloon with the tooth in it that'll go out the window.
Cool.
Wait 1 second. Do you have me gold tooth?
No.
Let me see.
You'll check your inventory.
You don't have it? Darn, I'll have to order a new one.
I wonder where that tooth fell.
Now that we're out here, we can use the pie pan into the mud puddle and swill for the tooth like we're an old-fashioned California gold miner.
Hey, it's the gold tooth!
So with that, we will only be entering that area one more time later. You know, let's go check the grassy knoll. We have some stuff we can do here now. We're going to go ahead and use this knife that we found on the sawhorse. Yeah, Robert, the music in this game is just utterly amazing. Michael Land is a fantastic composer. Oh geez. And now that we've blown that up, there is a rubber tree on the caber stack.
Whoa, my head is spinning. I gotta lay off the rum.
Alright, and one more thing we have to do up here is we need a rubber plug to help fix that boat. So we're going to use this biscuit cutter on a rubber tree. So now we've got a rubber plug. Alright. Let's go back to the Barbary Coast. Since we found a gold tooth, we should be able to get Cutthroat Bill to join us.
Check this out.
Is that real gold? I guess you can find treasure.
So, you'll join my crew?
Sure, as long as my partners will join too.
I'll need one more sailor for my crew.
Well, Rober, you're actually going to hear Guybrush's... this Guybrush's voice in Spanish fairly soon, actually.
Are you sure you don't want to join my crew?
Or at least within this part.
Guybrush, not until you can best me in the caber toss.
Sounds great. Let's do it. Hey, I win!
By the spiraling bouffant of me great Uncle McManus! Never before have I seen such strength. Sure, I'll join your crew. I'll wait at the shop until you're ready to leave.
Well, I got my whole crew.
Awesome, and with that, we have finished one of the 3 objectives of this part. We have gotten our crew. And now that we leave this area, we should get a nice little cutscene.
chicken! Haha! Look at all this stuff, mate! Oh, that must have been some battle. Let's pull up anchor and make for Skull Island. King Andre will pay through the nose for all this loot.
Wait a minute. There's something else. It's some kind of footwear.
Hey, those are nice boots. But they're still hot. Ow, 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 ow.
And with that, LeChuck is back to attack the world of the living. Alright, so that out of the way, the next place to go is the beach. Actually, you know what? Let's do Danger Cove next. So we need to fix this boat. Let's go ahead and use the rubber plug on the gaping hole.
Wow, for a homemade rubber plug, that worked very nicely. It won't stay in there.
In a normal difficulty, it just works, but in this one, we have to use the paste we found at the Voodoo Lady's place.
The plug is all pasty now.
And get it to where we can glue the plug in.
Perfect.
Now we can use the boat to get to the ship. This feels odd to me that they added this whole, road to the ship screen, and it's not used again in this context. So I wonder if they meant for, in a later part, you'd row the ship, but they cut it, but kept it just for this area, since they already did it.
It's my trusty rowboat. Looks like a light is on in the captain's cabin. Either it's a time-honored form of pirate torture, or just a loose board. I'll never be able to pick that up.
Alright, let's get on the boat.
"15 men on a dead man's... Huh. Who are you?"
I'm Guybrush Threepwood and I want my girlfriend.
Well, we'll just see how your threats sit with my captain.
Your captain?
Yes, Threepwood. You've come aboard the Sea Cucumber. I am Mr. Fossey, the first mate. And my captain? Why, he's the scourge of the seven seas. The dread pirate, LeChuck. Yes, Captain. It's on the table, sir.
LeChuck!
That's right. Captain LeChuck. Yes, Captain. Just an intruder, sir. And I'm dealing with him. He says you're to be tortured. Choose your punishment. You can either be tarred and feathered, or you can walk the plank.
Feathered sounds good. How about just feathered?
No. Sorry. Well, I suppose we'll have to go with walking the plank. We're trying to avoid using the tar and feathers. It's messy, and we need to save the tar for emergency leak repair. What do you say, men? Shall we make him walk the plank? Any last words, Threepwood?
I regret that I have but one life to give for love. I will never rest till I find a lane. I'll be back to kill you all. Or rather...
Nope. Can't think of anything.
All right. In you go. That's odd. There was no splash.
Splash!
Alright, let's try that again.
It's a big old sloppy bucket of tar.
Who's there?
Well,
You again? I don't know how or why you came back on board, but you'll be sorry you did. All right, in you go.
see if there's anything else we can examine up here.
How strange. The hold is full of broken luggage.
Nope. Well, we're just gonna go down then. So, we're gonna use this knife with the plank. Damn, that's one hell of a serrated knife. More like a saw. Alright. Maybe this time they'll tar and feather us? Curious. Can I use this?
I don't want to throw my voice there.
Let's just open the door then.
Who's there? Again with the sneaking on board the ship! I don't know how or why you came back on board, but the next time you walk the plank will be your last! What's that, Captain? Vandals? Yes, sir. Tar and feathers. I know it's messy, but it's the only torture we have left. Our illustrious captain has declared that you shall be tarred and feathered. That'll learn you.
That's a lot of feathers in that pillowcase.
So what do I do now?
I don't know. We've never done this before. Aren't you humiliated?
The tar was supposed to be
Yes,
hot.
but no more than usual.
Well, just get lost then.
I'd better not now. I think I'm starting to make those guys angry.
Yeah, they might actually do something harmful to you. Let's go see if the voodoo lady has any ideas that might help us.
El Pollo Diablo! At last, one of my demonic brethren come to set me free!
Oh, brother.
Come, release me, so that I might run free alongside you as we terrorize the mortals of this island.
I'm out of here.
Wait! Don't leave!
Will you let me go see the voodoo
El
lady?
Pollo Diablo!
Nope.
You have returned for me!
Oops.
Nope.
At last we can begin our reign of demonic terror! Wait!
Is there any more from him?
El Pollo Diablo! You have returned for me!
Nope.
Oops.
At last. Wait!
Alright, well, let's go see what the Cabana Boy has to say.
It's El Pollo Diablo! Kill him!
It's El Pollo Diablo!
The demon chicken!
We don't serve your kind here.
Mean it! Get me the scissors!
Eviscerate him!
He'll regret ever setting claws in this place. I want the neck!
Well, not a good place to be.
It's El Pollo Diablo! Kill him!
Uh-oh.
It's El Pollo Diablo! Kill him!
Uh-oh.
It's El Pollo Diablo! Eviscerate him!
Okay, so nothing else we can do there. Let's see what Kenny has to think.
I'm sorry. I can't take you seriously while you're dressed like that.
So he's the only one who realizes we're not El Pollo Diablo.
Do you have a reservation? Madre de Dios! Es el Pollo Diablo!
¿Qué? Huh? Yes, I have released your prisoners and now I have come for you. Or rather, sí, he tirado en libertad los prisioneros y ahora vengo por ti.
Sí, he dejado en libertad los prisioneros y ahora vengo por ti.
Well, you're not taking me without a fight.
Ugh, this chicken grease washed off all the feathers. Whoops, I better keep quiet.
Absolutely, Captain. I'll get right on it after I have my dinner. What's that, Captain? I eat too much fried chicken. Well, I've just got a weakness for chicken, that's all. I know you don't have any weaknesses, Captain LeChimp. You're an overachiever, a doer. Well, I'm just a tiny little fly.
LeChimp? The captain is an ape? Well, if the captain is an ape, then Mr. Fossey must be...
Aye, aye, Captain! Fresh bananas for the whole crew!
an utter loon.
What's that, Captain? Your parasites are bothering you. Well, of course I'll groom you, sir. You know, sir, finding this gold statue may be just the boost our crew needs. Why, with the riches we get from this, we can get new and better ships and become the terror of the Caribbean.
With that, we can head out this way now. And since we don't have the boat, I appreciate the effort they put into animating just like a short scene like that, with entirely new frames of animation and everything. Let's see. Oh, we got some chicken grease in here.
It's all over everything. It's a bowl of fruit. Yeah, it's a porcelain pitcher. Yeah, it's a porcelain pitcher. Ah, it's a porcelain vase. It's a tire swing.
Let's see.
It's a bowl of bananas. Ugh. That's the heifer beer.
Oh, that's actually different from what he would normally say. He would say something about grog.
It's a bed of hay.
If we hadn't read the menu. That's a new thing I learned this playthrough.
Yeah, it's a porcelain pitcher. Now that's a lot of cranberries. I didn't know corn grew in the tropics. It's a carafe of balsamic vinegar. It's a bowl of bananas. Oh, that's disgusting. I can't believe anyone would order Blondebeard's taters.
Normally he would talk about how good mashed potatoes are. That's another neat thing I just found out.
Salt and pepper shakers. My favorite. Plunder bread. Hey, I wonder how soon these will sprout flies. A stick of butter.
Also curious what he would think about the biscuits if he hadn't checked the maggots. Might be something for a future playthrough of mine. Alright.
It's Mr. Fossey, the first mate. It's the Dread Pirate LeChimp. If he knows I'm here, he might do something even more horrible to me. I think Mr. Fossey is the only guy who can talk to him.
Alright, so here we can use the ventriloquism manual. It's Mr. Fossey.
Testing, check 1, 2, 3.
Uh-oh, I'm hearing the voices again!
Feels kinda mean, but let's keep doing it.
Captain LeChimp, I'm the real brains behind this crew.
Duh! What made me say that? I'm terribly sorry, Captain.
I'm not picking nits off you anymore, Captain.
Don't! Where did that come from?
Yeah, this whole ship, it stinks like a zoo.
Why do I keep saying these things?
You think you could maybe shave your back? It's really disgusting.
I don't know why I said that, sir. I don't even think that.
I don't want to throw my voice there.
Permission to speak freely, sir. You're a big, dumb monkey.
Maybe I need some time alone, sir. I don't mean you any disrespect.
That's fun, but it doesn't seem to be making any difference.
Let's try doing it the other way around then.
Mr. Fossey, I've been thinking.
Are you all right, Captain? You sound different.
Don't interrupt.
Sorry, sir.
Maybe it's time we gave up pirating. I mean, take a look around at me, the rest of the crew. We're all monkeys.
You mean in the Darwinian sense, sir?
No, I mean in the quite literal sense. Have you noticed that the crew is happier swinging from the masts than swabbing the decks? I don't even want to mention what they've been flinging around the ship.
Are you suggesting that I'm not disciplining the crew enough?
No, I'm suggesting that we all give up this charade and go back to the trees. That's the life for a monkey, not sailing the seas for months on end.
Well, if you feel so strongly about it, sir, I suppose I can't argue.
I think our last order of business should be to dig up that statue and...
It'll be tough on the men, sir, but I'll tell them that you think it best.
Okay, but first we should dig up that statue and give it to...
I'll make sure they understand that it's not their fault.
Very good, and then we can dig up that statue and... Okay, never mind then. That must be the map to where they've buried Elaine.
Southeast, northwest, west, southeast, 2 paces northeast, east, southwest, X marks the spot.
I think Mr. Fossey is the only guy who can talk to him. I don't think so. A stick of butter. It's 2 tickets for the Long John Silver Center for the Performing Arts. I don't go in for all that highbrow, artsy theater stuff. Besides, if I want to enter the theater, I can always use the stage door. I hate porcelain. It's a long story. I'll explain later.
And it was never, ever explained later. Alright. That... You know, the next place to go is the theater.
You brute! Then fall, Caesar! Thank you, thank you.
Oh, I just can't watch.
I can't either. As a former theater kid, this is just painful.
Romeo! Romeo!
But I still want to see everything they wrote.
Wherefore art thou treasure? Romeo!
So, Juliet, ye be scheming for me treasure. Then parting with your life will be sweet sorrow, and I'll be missing ya.
Oh dear God.
That was uncalled for.
Far too many puns.
Alas, poor Yorick.
Murray!
Sorry. Alas, poor Murray. He's disgusting 'cause he's a corpse when ain't got no body.
And I mean to eat you all!
This is where I came in.
Woof! Woof!
Spot! Ye blasted dog! Get out of me bloomin' garbage! Out! Out, damned Spot! But enough heady drama. Now I'll do some plate spinning.
Any more?
Oops! There came a time, Fortin Brassbeard, who, not knowing the aluminum siding belonged to Marcus Brutal.
I want to say Marcus Brutal is a Full Throttle reference, but I haven't played that in ages.
Soon afterward, Lady Signa cased the Dragon Fafner, but unfortunately had bought his equipment used from MacCary, Thane of Bucket. In that time, long ago, Carol, Night Janitor of Enroth, did send 1,000 ships to fetch flayouts.
This sounds like it's semi-randomly generated.
Soon afterward, Macbeth, Thane of Cawdor, did make a present of twine to Narcissia of the Rodents.
And it honestly might be.
Then, the Earl of Sandwich did cede the ownership of that barnyard animal to Fortin Brassbeard.
It is. We heard Fortin Brassbeard before.
There came a time, Flayouts
Yeah.
did send 1,000 ships to fetch Queen Marmaduke.
Alright, well, I don't really want to hear much more randomized jargon there, so this puzzle is, we got that map from the vase, and I already took a screenshot of it. So the idea is first, we pull the switch to turn all the lights on, because with all eyes open, you follow to the path to the X. Then you go southeast, northwest. In the easy mode, you would just pull the switch and it would do this. So you go west, south, east, 2 paces northeast, and there we have Max from Sam & Max. I'll just turn the bells from the thing because it's 9 p.m. Northeast again. See if Purcell was still working here at the time. Is the bell gonna ring 9 times? Yeah, it's gonna ring 9 times. That's kind of cool.
That's it! That must be where Elaine is buried.
So it's still gonna go after the transition?
And now,
That's awesome.
the moment I know you've all been waiting for. How about some amazing juggling?
The plate's still there. That's funny, kind of funny.
It looks like he's gonna juggle these cannonballs.
Alright, that was
Is
9
this
bells.
a dagger I see before me? No, it's 3. See how I juggle these knives? At great personal risk to myself, and to you if I slip.
He's a great juggler, but I sure wish he'd get off the stage so I can dig Elaine up.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him. And his 2 pals. Whee!
Drop it! Drop it!
Nope, nothing new. Alright.
Drop it!
So at this point, we just use the chicken grease we got earlier with the cannon pulse.
Uh-oh. It looks like he's coming for the cannonballs now.
And now the ultimate Shakespearean delight. The famous cannonball juggling scene from Romeo and Juliet. Whoa! Oops!
Rip.
I'm glad it had a happy ending and he got the girl in the end. It's a sticker from Blood Island. Hey, maybe the performer who owns this trunk knows how to... It's an old travel trunk. It's covered with stickers.
Alright.
I guess they changed the end. It's Juliet's balcony.
Let's use that shovel and dig up Elaine.
Elaine should be safe up in the crow's nest. For now. Elaine should be safe up in the crow's nest. For now.
Awesome. And for another cutscene.
Sorry.
Hey, what do you know? I really am Big Bone.
Uh-oh, quiet. Here comes Captain LeChuck.
That's gross.
Avast there, you lovers! Set sail for my stronghold on Monkey Island. I'll unleash my entire army of the undead. This time, Elaine will be mine. Ah, Elaine. 'Twill be a sweet day in hell when you feel the fiery breath of my gifts on your lips and become my undead bride. And I'll destroy any man who dares get in my way. Suffering sailors, 'tis good to be dead.
Now he is ascended to be the demon pirate LeChuck, complete with flaming beard. Let's go see if the voodoo lady has anything new to say that now that we've completed 2 of our 3 tasks. And yeah, Murray's gone because he was stolen by the Cromwell guy. Nope.
Thanks for your help. Gotta go.
Alright, so we need the map to Blood Island, which is held by the Palado Domingo guy who's probably on the beach.
Hi.
Yes?
Please, can I have a towel?
The only way you...
Gotta be going.
Alright, so we need to show him our card.
Excuse me.
Yes, you filthy little man.
My card.
Let me see that. Oh no! In the name of all things clean, you've got a membership!
Yes. And I think I'll just take one of your fluffy clean towels and enjoy a nice relaxing stroll down your beach.
No! You mustn't!
I must, and perhaps I'll sunbathe nude. Perhaps I'll stay here and tell you my life story. I just spent weeks on a raft without a toothbrush. Quiet, the voices in my head are telling me something.
Quiet! The voices in my head are telling me something.
Now that I think about it, it is nice out on the far end of the beach. You should go there. You should go there now.
Oh, Cabana Boy.
Yes.
It's quite hot. Fetch a towel and mop my brow, would you?
Can I have another look at that card of yours?
Actually, the towels are right here. I'll just help myself. May I please have some of your oil?
That oil is solely...
With these holes in my shoes, I'll never get across that hot beach.
Well, maybe we can use a towel then to get across.
He's incredibly pale.
Let's grab the towels.
Nice fluffy towel.
Well, that's impressively hot.
It's burning hot.
Let's grab these towels then, multiple of them.
Nice fluffy towel. I'll just take one more.
Alright.
The towels are all wet now.
And now with wet towels, we should be able to get across, right?
Ouch!
So, if I recall correctly, this animation was used as part of the installer for this game. And I believe in normal mode, you'd be able to just use the normal towels to do that. He's
incredibly pale.
Yeah, that.
I'd rather go around the long way than go across that hot sand.
That we now have that gate open and can go the red
I'd
arrow.
rather go around to the gate than go through that towel bit.
Okay, let's talk to him. See if he can tell us where Blood Island is.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Very nice to meet you, Mr. Threepwood. I am Balidor. Balidor Domingo. I am so glad you're here.
Finally. Someone on this island with some manners.
And my drink needs refreshing. Take it away and bring me another.
I don't think you understand. I'm a mighty pirate.
I'm sorry, babe. I really sincerely am. Perhaps I didn't use the magic word. Take this drink away and bring me another. Now!
It's me again.
How nice. Look, babe. You know I love your work and I respect you as an artist, but now hurry up and get me that drink.
Oh, look here, you...
Go get me that drink.
Oh, look here, you...
Now hurry up and get me that drink.
Wow, you're pale.
Look, babe. I haven't been sunbathing for very long, so cut me some slack.
How long have you been out here?
Since November.
I've seen correctional fluids with better color than you.
Yeah, babe. I'm not the tannest cat around, but as you can see, I'm working on it.
He's got a conquistador's helmet on.
You look like you've lived under a rock your whole life.
My complexion is a little on the light side, I'll give you that. But soon I'll be a bronzed god.
You've got the savage pale.
Please, babe. If you say any more, I will become very self-conscious.
Hey, I can see my reflection in your chest.
Thank you for your keen insight, my friend. Why don't you go do something useful now? Like inhale a puffer fish, okay, babe?
You're so pale you make snow look tan.
Be quiet now.
If I bleached chalk, it wouldn't be as pale as you.
All right. All right. Yes. I'm very pale. Thank you. There. You've hurt me deeply and you know I mean it. Are you happy? Huh? Babe, are you happy? Are you happy now?
Yes.
I hate you. Get me a drink.
Would you like to join my crew?
Oh, no, babe. I'm not a sailor. I make my living off the hard work and talent of others.
You're a project leader on a computer game?
No. I'm a high-powered talent agent. Major stars. We're talking major stars here.
Are you sure you won't join my crew?
Don't talk to me about work, babe. I'm tanning.
I'm looking for Blood Island. Do you know where it is?
Nope. Never heard of it.
That's funny. Slappy Cromwell told me you booked all his shows there.
Cromwell? I should have known. If I booked that guy in a dinghy, there'd be empty seats.
So you do know how to get to Blood Island?
Yeah. They had a really nice room there, too. The Good Soup Plantation Resort Hotel and Casino. It was the place to go before they moved the shipping lanes. I used to book so many gigs there, I had the map tattooed on my back.
On your back?
All those little yellow sticky notes just kept getting lost.
Oh. Why did you lie and say you didn't know how to get to Blood Island?
I just don't want to say.
What?
It's your face, babe. There, I said it, babe. I hope you can forgive me. I just gotta be honest. I just didn't think you were the right type for Blood Island. That's not some place I picture your career going right now. Let me get you a booking somewhere that's in your league. I can gig you at this little shoe factory in Hoboken.
It's Blood Island or nothing.
That's the way it's gotta be, babe. Then that's the way it's gotta be. But you're gonna have to find new representation, okay?
Can I see your map to Blood Island?
You can see it when I roll over to tan my back.
When will that be?
Could be a long time, babe. A very, very long time.
Please let me see the map to Blood Island.
You can see it when I roll it, babe. That may be a very long while.
See you around.
Well, let's go take his mug at least, so we can get him a new drink, maybe. Let's go here.
I don't think he'd like that. Oh, Cabanabo, tell me more.
Brimstone Beach Country Club in Smorgy is the for only the most Here you'll be pampered by a courteous staff. Oh, always eager to meet your every need, whether it be recommending a keel-hauling class, finding a fourth for bridge, or giving a golf lesson on our award-winning course designed by Pegleg Malloy. Free valet ship parking included.
Alrighty, well, we need that oil, I guess, maybe. We were talking about it a lot, so,
Nice.
So use the towel with a cabana boy.
A dry towel just doesn't have that same sting.
Oh, we need to wet it first.
This towel is so...
Papa Bishu!
If we hadn't looked at that sign earlier, he just would have said, ouch.
That would hurt. Nothing makes a day on the beach like a generous helping of greasy, deep-fried food.
Alrighty, now that we've got a good mug, let's swap it for that bottomless mug.
Look! A three-headed monkey!
Oh boy, oh boy! Gee willikers, is this gonna be swell? Hey! Just because you're a grown-up doesn't mean you can waste my time.
Does it not?
Are you gonna give me my money back?
You know, I'd really like to, but what is it they always say? Ah, yes. The customer is always a slave to the pitiless multinational corporations whose products they live to consume. So, no! Can I get you anything else?
Well, someone has read his marks.
Are you gonna give me my money back?
No! Can I get you?
Give me some more lemonade, you little chiseler.
That'll be a nickel.
Little does he know, we switched the mugs.
That was as refreshing as morning dew.
Hey! How did you drink all the lemonade? You switched mugs on me, you cheat. I hope you're happy. You put a budding young entrepreneur out of business.
I love the eyebrow thing he does afterwards.
Ugh, thank goodness it's not a porcelain pitcher. I don't need it anymore.
I don't believe he says that about it if you haven't looked at the porcelain stuff on the ship first.
It's full of dye now.
There's a lot of little things like that. Also, unfortunately, I switched the mugs too early, but you could give Palido red dye number 2, and he would drink it. What we're gonna do is give him a mug and pour him some of that red dye.
I've brought you a new mug.
Thanks.
But what you'd have to do is use the mug with the red dye number 2 rather than switch the mugs.
Here's your drink, sir.
And now it looks like he's sunburnt thanks to the dye.
Look, Palido, you're burning.
Ah! All those months in the sun and my tan is just gonna peel away. I better turn over.
Good idea.
Hey, and we can look at the map now.
I'll never memorize that map. It's far too complex. Nah.
Is he even awake now?
I think he's fallen asleep.
Use the red dye with the map. I think it actually says something special if you try.
I don't want to ruin the map.
Well, we've got some oil. Maybe that'll, yeah. It's gross. This is probably the grossest thing in the game. Look away if you don't want to see something gross. Last warning.
I really wish I didn't have to do that.
Alright, real quick, we're gonna save. And we're gonna walk out the gate, which should bring this act to a close. So with that, we are leaving on the Sea Cucumber. This is where the game would have had you switch
Well,
to
I've
disc
got a
2.
crew, a map, a ship, and...
And so yeah, we are now at the beginning of Act 3, which I will pick up tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. It has been a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it as well.